SoFloRadio.com, liberally sprinkled with Jews.
Who's Benny B? That's me.
Okay. Episode 19. Yeah, let's do it over.
SoFloRadio.com, liberally sprinkled with Jews.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Niggas with Opinions podcast, episode 19. Bennessy, Ricky the Prince,
bitch.
Plus.
Little bitch, we some niggas with opinions.
That did that on its own. I'm not sure how. One more go.
Okay. I knew it.
SoFloRadio.com, liberally sprinkled with Jews.
That's funny as fuck to me.
Niggas with Opinions podcast, welcome back. Myself, Bennessy, Ricky the Prince, Plus. Episode 19. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, little bitch, we some niggas with opinions. 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 Nigga with opinion, 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 nigga. I'm a nigga and I got opinions. You need opinions? Get them from these niggas. Bitch, you need opinions? Get them from these niggas. Get them from these niggas, bitch. Get them from these niggas. Hey. Got Randall whiskey in this bitch. On this fucking cliff, feeling frisky in this bitch. Hey, we got Sam, we got Dre, feeling lit. Fuck what hater gotta say. Ooh, Frost, on to ones and twos, you bitch. Hey, I ain't wearing no shoes, you bitch. Hey, Station ran by Jews, you bitch. Yes. Oh, can I cover everybody? Is that everybody?
Yes, everyone.
Yes.
Welcome back. Niggas with Opinions podcast. Coming to you live from the headquarters of SoFlo Radio.
Gang, gang.
We are the Niggas with Opinions. This is episode 19. Bennessy, Ricky the Prince, Plus. And we got Rand in the building. We got Whiskey Chick in the building.
Yes.
How y'all doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful.
We also got Sam and Dre in the building as well.
Yes.
Real
Yes.
niggas.
All right, let's get down to business. Ben, how was your weekend?
Weekend was cool, man. Just calm, cool, collected. Went to a barbecue yesterday. Got my free food grub on.
Straight the fuck up, hit a lick.
Yeah.
Richard, what'd you do this weekend?
I did finals all weekend and I went to a barbecue as well. It was delicious. Free food, music, drinks, you know, all that good shit.
So then the barbecue, Mr. Group Chat, fuck you both. Rand,
Again, you wouldn't have showed up. So
shut
it
up,
doesn't matter.
bitch. Speaking of not showing up, pussy.
What's up?
Rand, what'd you do this weekend?
I was supposed to go to a good friend of mine was having a birthday party, and I said I was going to go, and I didn't, and I just went to sleep.
Good.
Real
There's
nigga.
nothing wrong with not showing up.
There's nothing wrong
I
with
do
it.
that shit a lot.
I did that to Plus yesterday.
When you can't, you son of a bitch. When you can't, you can't. Fuck it. Whiskey, the business.
No, I could have.
No, but your spirit didn't want
Yeah,
to,
my
bro.
spirit didn't want
Fuck
to.
that shit.
Yeah.
Whiskey, the busiest woman in South Florida. What the fuck did you do this
I don't
weekend?
know what you're talking
How
about.
many parties you did this weekend?
Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
How many?
A few.
Ah,
I can't remember.
yes.
World famous
So,
DJ.
so then you worked all weekend.
I did. Yeah, I worked yesterday. I worked Friday. I worked.
Do you have groupies by now? Like, are there niggas
Of
following you
course she
from
does.
venue to venue?
Yes.
She got a nice voice.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? So I'll wait till
Venue
you
to venue, I don't know about that.
I'll wait till you drink some more because you still alive. Old school. 30 minutes in, I'm going to ask you
What
real
do y'all
shit.
say? They're not groupies, they're fans.
Fuck that. You know what I mean.
Isn't that what y'all be saying?
I know. Oh, don't use the smooth shit on me.
Ooh.
You know I know the game.
I know the game too.
Business partner.
What? What'd you do? What'd you do this weekend?
This weekend I did some videos with like some people in Broward, like some sketch. It was dope as shit. I did brunch after dark yesterday. Gang Sam and Dre pulled up with a flock of beautiful women. These young niggas,
Hey,
let me
man.
tell you something.
They on to something.
It was
man.
like 7 women.
Hey,
They had 2 tables on them.
Yeah, man.
It was nice though. I fucking it's always church with this.
Yeah.
nigga. Always church.
It always circles back to that.
I I did some time. It was fucking great as shit. The venue is actually 3 steps from Ricky's house, and he did not show up. He's a piece of shit.
I just told you I was at a barbecue, bitch.
Oh, the same day. Every time there's a fucking comedy show of mine, there's some shit. I hope you show up to the live podcast. I really do. I hope you fucking come. It'd be nice to have you there.
I hope I don't have plans, man. It's the day after my sister's birthday. I hope
You
not.
son of a bitch. All right, so let's start off with some gangster shit.
What's up?
A group of Haitian dishwashers were collected, I believe it's 17 of them. They were collectively awarded $2.5 million because they were fired and unfairly. They were asked not to speak Creole on the job while the Spaniards spoke their language. Yeah, you know how that shit goes.
Yeah.
And then, like, the fucking elevator was broken. They had these fucking Zoes climbing fucking 6 to 7 flights of stairs. And then when the Zoes say, yo, what's up? The Spanish nigga's not doing it. The Spanish boss said, let the fucking slaves do it.
Oh,
Oh!
Mama.
2.5 isn't enough.
It's not
enough.
enough.
It's not
They
enough.
settled, bro.
They settled.
Because you know 1.5 going to Haiti, at least.
At least. And then and at least 500,000 is going to church.
Definitely going.
Between 7 people, 2.5.
17.
Oh, that's not going
17.
far.
That's
I
it.
mean-
They're not getting a lot.
First of all,
After legal fees?
how
I
much
know.
would it issue?
So, yeah.
And
So
then,
a third is going to legal fees.
because
Yeah.
of all
Upfront.
those Haitians, who do you think could afford a decent attorney?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I might know the attorney that actually.
That
did
finessed them, of course.
Yeah, I know him actually. I think. I know.
That is insane.
He's like, let's wrap this shit up.
Let's wrap this shit.
Let's wrap this shit up, man.
Well, shit. Speaking of getting they shit wrapped up, fucking Tristan gave Draymond these fucking hands in the club. Apparently Draymond came with that bullshit, trying to apologize.
Like a real nigga.
And then Tristan was like, nah, man, gone on.
Like a
You
bitch
understand?
nigga.
If we going to be enemies on the court, let's be enemies off the court. And then fucking Draymond persisted, and they caught a 3-piece from what the streets say.
Well, the story I originally read said that Draymond went to go apologize to him. It's like, yo, this shit, you know, whatever. How I acted after the finals was fucked up.
Fuck that.
And then they said Tristan didn't punch him. The report said Tristan shoved him, and it was a sucker shove. Like it was like when he wasn't even looking. Because Tristan, we all know Tristan ain't about that life. He
Why
a bitch
not,
nigga.
though?
He's a bitch nigga.
That's LeBron's enforcer. He ain't no pussy.
LeBron's enforcer.
Yeah, that's why he got swept.
Yeah, LeBron's enforcer.
I never took him for a bitch.
He's a bitch nigga.
He's a bitch?
He's a bitch nigga. He's from Canada. What fucking real nigga you from Canada?
I'm from
Not one.
Canada. I'm Canadian.
Uh-oh.
Dung dung.
He still makes it.
I take
Man,
offense to that.
is Tristan a bitch?
He is a bitch nigga.
Wow. Okay. Only if you say I believe it, because these two niggas here are dicks. Rand and Ricky, the Dick brothers, they're assholes.
So why were they fighting?
Well, because during the finals, fucking Draymond has a style of playing that makes you want to kill him.
Oh, I've
And
seen
it's
that.
effective, but like he does nasty shit.
Because
He
he's a
plays like a Haitian.
he's a yeah.
Right.
He's
By
a,
any means.
He's a rabid dog on the
Hits
court.
you in the dick, all kind of weird
I've
flaws.
seen it. I've seen
Right.
it. Gotcha.
So it's like, and then during the finals, like during the parade, he get fancy shirts. He drop bars during the interview. We not
Oh,
built the
he-
same way.
Okay.
That nigga, same nigga.
He had a shirt or something like that.
Well, something less quick.
Right.
Yeah,
Quick
I remember that.
after they won the finals.
And then
Yeah.
after, niggas always want to shake hands after they start shit. I believe Pac said that. Niggas always want to make peace after you start shit. No, bro. You pop off, you gonna get sucker shoved in the club, pussy.
Stay on that side.
Stay on that fucking side.
Stay on that fucking pussy ass side.
Speaking of fucking basketball players getting shoved, Blake Griffin had to give up 285 of those motherfucking things.
Hey, girl.
Fuck her
Rape.
every month to this woman.
Not 285, 258
258
per month.
per month.
Per
Now, this woman already has a baby by Matt Lyman.
Which has nothing
Okay,
to do.
so she's a professional. This is what she does.
It has nothing
This is what she
to
does.
do
She's not new to
with
this.
situation.
Okay,
She
she got
is.
herself a full white and a half nigger. She is killing the fucking game right now.
Bro, do you know if you do the math, 258,000 a year is $3 million a year.
She's
For 18 years, that's $54 million. She got an NBA contract.
She's getting that monthly. The 285 is monthly.
yeah.
That's what 3
258
million.
Haitian, 258.
Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know
It's
what kind of
two
house she got.
That's a lot.
Cars.
That's a lot of.
She ain't got no fucking
What the
house.
f- fuck?
She should've rent a room.
class.
$3 million a year, 54 million to take care of a kid?
Here's what's crazy.
They
They're sharing
daycare.
custody.
That's fucking crazy.
They're
That's
fucking
crazy.
sharing. It's joint
robbery.
custody.
Daycare is expensive.
How the
Oh,
fuck
man.
am I paying 258 on joint custody, my nigga? How?
Should've wore come.
Dog, the minute
That's the gospel. Right
the minute that the lawyer would have showed that number to me, I'm reconciling with her. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes,
Whatever
bro.
it fucking takes, bro.
But
I'm
you know
reconciling
what?
that marriage, bro.
He left her for
Break
Kendall
rules.
Jenner.
He's
so-
allowed.
Kendall.
so
Blake Griffin
while she
dates
was
a Jenner?
pregnant- Used to.
Used to.
While she was
Oh, I didn't know
pregnant.
that.
So guess the fuck what?
The fuck out
Oh,
of here.
girl.
The fuck
Hey,
outta
girl.
here.
We'll get
Man,
you
that-
another one
that-
because
that-
y'all want to do us dirty.
How is this shit calculated though?
That-
I want to know.
His
I believe
salary.
One
It's-
would say
It's
that
based on
His salary.
15% of their salary.
And it's California, right?
Yeah. So it's 15% of his salary. So I mean, like, which
What-
shows you what he's doing per month.
One day
The
we're
boy
gonna-
doing numbers.
He's in Detroit now.
yeah, he's in
I
Detroit.
don't give
But didn't
That's
she
the
have?
Detroit
Isn't
salary.
she?
That's
Isn't she?
fucked
But
up
isn't
government
she?
salary.
Maybe she gave birth in California. I think that makes a difference.
Because more than likely, like when
Or
the
like
baby
where
was
she
born,
claims-
he was a Clipper when the
Yeah.
baby was born.
Like
Yeah,
where
baby
she
was-
does, when she files the papers, I think that makes a
More
Yeah.
than likely
difference.
she was.
Because she's not in Detroit. One day we have to do a show on that Kardashian and Jenner pussy because it's ruined so many lives,
I
careers.
feel so.
What is in that pussy?
I told y'all about the curse, the Kardashian coochie curse.
But they're not
And-
Kardashians.
and-
they're
and
Jenners.
They're a part of the same
Because
umbrella.
That's how
They're
the
under the
pussy's
same
good
umbrella,
because
right?
surgery can change your body, but it can't change that pussy.
Yeah, that's what I'm
The,
saying.
the family pussy has to be good.
Do the Jenners really come from a pussy? I mean, because they come from.
A hermaphrodite is a dad.
No, they come from all the same mom. I think that's the
So
common
Chris is the common denominator.
Yeah.
Chris the common
Chris has the
denominator?
pussy.
Chris
think so.
pussy is amazing.
It gotta be fire.
Yeah, it's fire.
How many kids does he have?
Rob, Courtney,
Look at this bitch ass nigga. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Kim, Chloe,
Courtney.
and
Kendall,
Kendall and
Kylie.
Kylie
And Rob.
So that's
That's
what,
six.
6?
6.
That pussy been work.
Oh man.
That pussy been work.
That's 3 and 3, right?
3-3.
Like who nowadays says she got 3 kids and I'm gonna run up in there raw again and drop 3
She
more?
had 4 actually.
She had
4?
Four
yeah,
answers.
because she had 4 when he ran up in that shit.
Damn.
Man.
But then again, by then she was already masterminding shit. Nigga saw like
Yeah.
fucking Bruce saw something in her.
Yeah.
bro.
He's like, okay,
Why
she
gotta
could.
be her?
Bruce was saying she could turn me into the woman I want to be. The superstar. that I
Because
wanna
bro, she turned the death of her best friend, like that was the seed. You understand? Like fucking Kardashian Kim was even able to be in those circles because they were famous from the OJ case. So your friend Nicole dies, and you hold on to that shit
be. Yeah.
until your daughter fucks this black kid, and then you build a fucking empire.
Yeah.
Like
Talk-
they are the queen opportunists.
Talk about a bitch that's self-made. She's self-made.
Self fucking
Self-fucking
made.
That's a
She's
black
self-made.
business if you ask
Self
me.
fucking
Self-fucking
made,
made.
bro.
Ray J built
Real
that.
shit.
That's a black business.
And
Ray J
OJ.
built that.
And OJ.
And OJ.
OJ. But you see how it's
Black dicks that love white pussy.
Built on stabbings.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
By the way, because
Because the glove didn't fit.
so you have to acquit.
Yeah.
You fucking must.
The glove didn't fit me.
Speaking of Kardashian pussy, Travis Scott just dropped what could be album of the fucking year.
Should be.
That shit.
Should fucking.
God damn.
I haven't stopped
It's
listening to
fucking
it since it dropped.
I haven't played Scorpion since that shit came out.
What? Fuck Scorpion. That
Fuck
shit
you,
is
first
so
and foremost.
overrated.
It's a
And
beautiful
this
album.
is getting Scorpion the fuck out of it. It's gonna be number one this week.
Not this week.
Yeah. It's gonna be number
Is that
one.
what you're playing right now?
My bad. I didn't mean to play. But yeah, it's gonna be number one this week. It's gonna
Fa-
pass Scorpion.
Favorite tracks?
Afro Thunder for me. Rest in peace, Screw, and one with
Rest in
Stevie
peace,
Wonder.
Screw.
What? Don't try to be God. He has Stevie Wonder playing a fucking harmonica.
Drake did it first.
Here we go.
Rand is giving me this.
When are you gonna get Drake's balls out your fucking mouth?
when they stop being so delicious, Ricky? Fuck you.
Faggot. God damn it. You suck Drake's dick every episode.
Look,
God, bro. What the
Cut,
fuck?
this is coming from the nigga who massages Michael Jackson's nuts every episode.
Michael Jackson's
How
a fucking,
dare you?
Michael Jackson's a fucking musical genius,
Oh, get
bro.
the fuck out. What the fuck was that? Was that fairy dust?
Fucking fairy
Well
dust.
done,
That's
dude.
right.
I'm extremely confused right now.
Because he's accusing me of homosexual acts.
Yeah.
Okay?
He didn't deny his though. He was just like he gave you a reason why he did it though,
You know what I'm saying to you? Oh, I'm gay because. That's what he did.
because he deserves it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying Michael Jackson is amazing.
No, you're
bro.
gay for Mike.
Like, you made an excuse for Drake being a fucking dead. You make an excuse for Drake for no matter what he does.
You can't be a deadbeat unless you know you're being a deadbeat. Those are the rules. Those are the rules.
You're horrible, man.
Those are the fucking rules. If that's a fucking kid with my face, how am I supposed to know unless somebody tells me?
What do we think about the Travis Scott album?
It's fucking. I was gonna ask because Rand is making this face like I don't play fuckity fuck music. Are you? Do you dabble in Travis Scott?
I listened to it. It's
It's not his vibe.
it's okay. it's okay for the pool parties. If you out and you vibing,
Fair.
it's wonderful.
Fair.
Right.
But if I want to hear anything that makes any type of sense or anything that goes with anything, I won't listen to that.
Yeah. What-
Valid as shit.
What about the Drake album?
I agree.
The Drake album is always bad.
Thank you.
I've never heard a good Drake
But he's
album.
not a Drake nigga.
Never heard of
Drake-
Drake. Never heard of Drake.
Rand
album.
has been critical of Drake since he was good. I don't want to hear
Since
this
he
shit.
was good.
Since he was good. He's always been critical.
Saying,
But
yeah.
Drake is good for like Drake. What's the Drake and Travis Scott song? That song it's gonna be everywhere.
Oh, it's gonna be everywhere.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be everywhere. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good song for
like
that.
a light, like
Yeah.
a light,
Like a
like
light.
a
Talking
light,
about,
like
talking about
a light.
sicko mode, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a light. Yeah, that's
That's catchy. That's some shit you play at a party, or you want to pregame and go somewhere. That's some shit you play. Like Drake knows the formula to make a decent song, but
yeah. You just repeat
Yeah.
4 or 5 things,
Yeah.
get a good beat,
The
and
good
then you
shit.
steal somebody else's lyrics.
and all the cocksuckers are
That's
just
not
latch
how
onto
it
it.
goes. That's
These
some
niggas are
haters.
dicks, bro. Whiskey, do you like it? You think it's dope? You're our
I-
DJ.
Oh shit!
You're the
I
official.
haven't heard all of it.
No. So what are you playing then?
What do I play?
What are you playing right now?
Drake.
I mean, that's a given.
Canadian gangsta.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
Canadian
the
gang,
Canadian
gang.
Gotta
connection.
stick with my
Canadian gang,
people,
gang.
you know. My thing, I would rather play old school than anything, but
Real nigga.
That's a cop out answer.
Are
Old
you-
school's always a cop out answer.
Are
bro.
you a Haitian Canadian or just Canadian Canadian?
Haitian Canadian. My parents are Haitian. I was born in
Canadian.
Canada,
Canadian.
and I'm here.
Well done.
Nice.
Canadian.
Haitian Canadian American.
Nice.
When'd you come here?
2000.
Oh, nigga, you
Oh, you
fucking
American.
just come, nigga.
Am I?
You just got here.
Yeah. I mean, I grew up here. I guess I grew up both places, but
This should make you uncomfortable. Look at your face. You don't want to talk about
this
this
is like
stuff.
my first interview outside of me. Like I don't
We're
know.
gonna once I get these current events out the way.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna
We-
dig into you.
We're gonna get into you.
So Travis Scott, there was some controversy surrounding his album cover. He has like 4 women on the cover. Later, it was learned that one of those women wasn't always a woman. So he removed that motherfucker,
Like his mother-in-law.
like his father-in-law.
Yeah.
He removed that motherfucker from the cover. And it
Good
was-
for you,
Like the
Travis.
Good for you,
granddaddy's
Trav.
grandma.
Get that fucking freak weirdo the fuck out of here. The fuck?
Don't
then-
do that. Let
and
them
then
people be themselves.
There was an entire like fiasco. I mean, I guess because gay people and trans people call anything transphobic and homophobic.
Get
So
the
I
fuck
just
outta
need
here
to
with
know
that shit.
it's not one
wanna
nigga
hear that
transsexual. Like I want people to be objective here. Is removing that shit from your album cover, is that transphobic?
No.
No.
Tell me why it's not.
He just didn't want a fucking freak weirdo on his fucking shit.
Okay, maybe somebody with more sense. Ran, why? Why is that not like deliver an argument as to why that's not transphobic?
It could be his.
Well,
It could be his choice. Like if he doesn't want him on, her or him.
Because they try to hit him with a transphobia label.
I'm gonna be
That
honest
shit-
with you. That dude doesn't really. I wouldn't like. What does that resemble his album at all? I mean, like look at him. I mean, it looks like a clown, big, huge lips. I mean, you might want to say that he could be playing Mammy. So we could say it's racist if you think about it. Flip it all around. You know what? Trans people are attacking the black people with the big fake lips and the big lipstick, and that's what he did. And Travis Scott was thinking beyond.
Beyond that shit.
I think.
Real shit.
I think that if that was the only edit, then I think there's more to it. But if there were other edits done, then it's his choice. It's my fucking album.
Yeah, get the
I'll
fuck
do what
out
the
of
fuck
here.
I want.
It's his fucking exactly. It's his art, his album. He saw the cover. He's like, okay, that motherfucker looks weird and freaky. Get that fucker the fuck out of here.
See,
That's
but,
it.
But that's the thing, right? Is that when you chose that motherfucker, you didn't think they were weird or freaky. So like that's what I'm saying. Like you chose that bitch on your album when you thought she was a woman, and once you learn
When did he think that was?
when he chose these motherfuckers, like the album cover came out, and then it was edited once he learned that motherfucker ain't who she said she was.
But his father, daughter. I mean,
Exactly. Whatever the nigga that had a dick that's a woman now.
Oh, so that means
is,
you okay with it? Just because you want Kylie pussy, I gotta be okay with her dad?
I would think so.
I mean, I gotta see her at Thanksgiving, but that's about it.
That's about it.
That's
I don't
about
want
it.
you on my
When
album
he
cover.
like, hey, I
The
might
fuck?
have cut the turkey. Put my hand and cut the turkey. I don't know. I mean,
Don't cut my piece, nigga.
Don't touch my piece.
I cut my own piece, please.
Don't touch my
You know,
piece.
I don't eat turkey anymore. I'm vegan like everybody else. Anyway, so.
You niggas.
So when Travis sees it, does he give it a handshake? Does he kiss it? Like
No, let me tell you something. I know these niggas are hugging and kissing, bro. You got to.
like
Just
if
shake
that
somebody's
if that big
hand.
tall ass fucking Olympian dressed in a fucking
Let me
dress
tell you
comes
something.
up to him, what does he do with
So
it?
when I work the Zumba conventions, bro, gay niggas don't want to shake hands with you, bro. They come
No.
to you with open arms.
But it's different. We're not talking about gay niggas. We're talking about big, tall ass, muscular niggas that want Olympic
In a
Olympic
dress.
gold. In a fucking dress.
He's in a fucking dress. He's giving you a hug.
He was America's hero
He's
in the
giving you
80s.
a hug,
He's
bro.
wearing a
He
fucking
ain't
dress
shaking
now.
hands.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
And it's ugly.
White people as a whole, they are really affectionate. They really just want to hug. They're really
Yeah,
fucking
they
weird.
are.
Yeah.
And they're on a lot of drugs. Always want to touch you. You know, they like your drunk homeboy that's always like,
Real
"Oh
shit,
man,
yo.
where you been at?
Where you
man?"
been, my nigga?
Yeah, they're like that, but all the fucking time because they're really high. So every
That's
time
true,
they see you,
dog.
they want to hug you.
White niggas always want to hug, bro. White niggas always want to hug. This nigga said-
So imagine.
I wanted some drugs. That's all.
No, I'm just saying.
Yo.
Imagine a white dude that's wearing a dress. Imagine how much he likes to
Yeah.
hug.
that's true.
Right, because white women love hugging. So like,
A white woman to try to kiss you in the mouth.
yeah.
on the hug.
I have to get to her dog.
Somebody was
Right.
trying to argue with me on Twitter, like when he first came out, because I had said, I don't want to see this fucking nigga on my ESPN. Somebody was arguing with me that why? Because he's an Olympic gold medalist, whatever, and it's like he's only doing it, whatever. That's some type of expression, but he really does love women.
To be honest, would we be talking about him otherwise?
No.
I would think he was dead.
He faded to the
That's
back
true.
of
Yeah.
that show for a long time.
You don't give a fuck about him.
He's not even fully committed. He still has his penis.
That's you playing games. Okay, them motherfuckers really mean this. Okay, get rid of your dick. That's, if you really mean
But
it.
is he fucking pussy though? That's what I want to know.
He has a
He
girlfriend.
has to.
So what the fuck is he in a dress for?
He wants to be because they try to hit you with that sexual identity isn't the same as sexual orientation. I say fuck you. You're confusing me.
It's calculus.
See,
Right,
gay
it's
niggas.
calculus,
See,
because they say who I am doesn't dictate who I fuck.
gay niggas is cool. Like gay niggas, they
Gay
like.
niggas, I understand.
Yeah, they like
They're
niggas,
textbook.
but yeah, they like niggas, but they stick on a dress, whatever.
Wait, what's the finger? What's the church finger?
He's probably referring to the fairies, maybe.
I don't understand.
I don't understand it,
No,
but
like-
I'm just saying, like
textbook.
textbook, like
the
on the
math makes
surface,
sense.
on the surface,
You're a guy.
you're a guy,
You like guys.
you like guys.
equals gay couple.
Yeah,
I understand that.
but man, fucking pussy and dress makes no sense to me.
The math is weird.
White people been doing this for a long time.
That's like when they threw the X in math. They fucked everything up.
Yeah, like what? Why is that there?
like,
Why is that?
math used to be numbers.
Now
They
you're
threw in
throwing
the
out
X,
alphabets.
and
It
you
makes
fucked
no
the shit
sense.
up for me.
Barbara Walters tried to call it out.
Bruce.
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 Tried to, or Caitlyn.
Caitlyn.
Fuck.
B-
Tried to call her.
BC.
Tried to call Caitlyn
BC.
out. BC. Tried to call BC out on that because
Oh, fuck that.
he
dude.
said, "I identify as a woman, but I'm still attracted
"Fuck
to women."
you."
That's
So
what-
Barbara
that's the
was
thing.
like, "So you're
You're-
bisexual?"
You're lesbian.
And lesbian, like he kept saying no. Like they went back and forth on that for like at least 2 minutes.
People,
This shit
if
don't
you're
make no
out,
sense,
if you
bro.
understand this, send us a chart so that we can understand. Send us a fucking Venn diagram.
We have a lot of gay listeners, and they let it be known on the timeline. Y'all, some way somehow explain this to us, man. Like, how does this shit work? Like, when these niggas walk
Look
in,
at this nigga,
Look at this
bro.
nigga, bro.
Look at him.
what the? Wait, does it have breasts now?
He was prettier as a man.
He has.
It has implants on.
It has implants.
Oh fuck!
But
Crying
with a
out
We
penis.
loud.
got, we
Knock
got,
it off.
We have
Like
whiskey
Marilyn
saying
Manson.
it.
It's like a
Knock it
old
off.
Russian.
Look at it, bro. It's just terrible, man.
He
It's
looks
also the
like
fact that white people age really
he
bad.
like the nigga who
Caitlyn-
fought Rocky.
Like
Kate-
avocado.
Caitlyn looks like
Strawberries.
Melania Trump.
All
She
right.
does.
Speaking of trans people, Drake featured Big Frida, is a New Orleans
Bounce.
bounce legend, on Nice for What, and didn't include her in the video because he wanted real women in the video, I'm assuming. So he snuck into town, into New Orleans, to film In My Feelings. And she had to practically say, yo, I heard you're in town. What's up? Can a nigga be in the video since I missed the last one? He was like, oh, yeah, shit, that's right. Pull up if you want some cameos. And then automatically everybody feels as if it's because of her orientation, his orientation. Once again, people are screaming out transphobia. So do you think that's an
Not
instance of
everything is a
transphobia?
fucking phobia.
That's
Yeah,
my
yeah,
concern.
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
I don't think everything is
Everything doesn't
transphobia.
have to be
Because
transphobia.
don't get me wrong, I think transphobia exists.
It does.
It totally exists.
Of course.
I totally think they're fucking weird. I talk shit about. them.
Listen to this podcast.
No, like it's here.
It exists.
It's here. However, I don't think it's.
I'm not gonna.
I don't think
I'm
Drake.
not, I'm not gonna say Drake did
The
that.
fact that
Yeah.
no other nigga ever included you on a record but Drake. But
Ever.
Drake. I think it's telling.
ever.
I mean,
It could also be an overpass, like
When-
a oversight, rather.
I'm not single, so I don't know if y'all boys are single or whatever, but I know when you go out of town and your boys in town, the first thing you ask them is where the hoes at.
Yeah.
Right.
If I go to New Orleans, I'm not saying where Big Frida at.
Not at all.
That's true.
Not at all.
And
That
that's
is
not
very
my
true.
fault.
Because I'm focused on other shits.
I'm focused on the hoes.
That's true. Especially if you're Drake. Especially if you're Drake.
Hey, you got the picture. You're amazing.
I'm not calling this dude. This man got on a blonde wig and a suit.
Yeah.
I'm
God damn.
where we going?
Yeah.
You know what?
Beyonce wanna
Surprisingly,
play
he
ball?
Oh, because this motherfucker's big, bro.
Yeah,
This
we
nigga-
wanna get it on the block.
This motherfucker looks like Carl Winslow with a fucking Beyonce lace front on.
Oh, God.
This shit makes no sense.
God.
It's also a sign of respect, though. Like, you coming into his city. It's like not calling.
I don't think it's his city.
Nigga, I'm Drake.
Like, there are a lot of
the
niggas
fuck?
you call in New Orleans first.
Yeah. I'm calling Master P. I'm fucking
He's
calling
in
Wayne.
Maybe
He's not
Wayne.
there.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm calling me an ex.
I'm
before I
calling
call-
fucking
Calling me
Boosie.
ex, Boosie.
I'm not calling fucking
The
Big
authority.
Frida first.
Now, the thing is, once Drake did make that contact, he did invite Big Frida to the video shoot.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, Ben said some shit earlier. He was like, this is proof that Drake is really a culture vulture because of the fact that he'll run up in that trap and not bring out Big Frida. Do you guys think that's an instance of culture vulturism?
Yes.
No.
Drake's career has been based off of culture
Correct.
vulturism. His
How?
entire career.
It's his
He's been
culture.
riding waves
So
his
then
entire career.
It's culture.
You don't think
Yeah.
shooting
I
the
want to hear a
video...
Jew rap song.
He's black, though. He's half black.
He's half black, but he's half Jew. I want to hear a Jew song.
Yeah.
I want to hear Dreidel Dreidel.
Dreidel,
Dreidel on the
Fucking
beat.
bar mitzvahs and shit.
You know what? No, he doesn't do
Who
any
else
of
is
that.
half black in the industry? Let's go with that.
J.
Travis
Cole?
McCoy,
Who?
J. Cole.
Logic. J. Cole's half black?
Don't talk about Logic on this podcast.
But you can't
please.
even tell.
Yeah.
Who else is half black for real? For real?
Logic.
Janae.
Logic is not half black.
So do you want Janae to be singing
Equal.
like Asian music
One
too?
for the dog meat.
If there's a drop of chocolate syrup in milk, it's chocolate.
It's chocolate milk.
So that's just how it is. It's his culture.
drop of
too.
nigga-
Spoken like
but-
a true
but
Drake
you know
fan.
that
But
a
come
drop
to the
of nigga
rescue.
No,
is
but
nigga.
it's true. It's his culture too.
But the thing that I was saying, that I was alluding to is, I remember I said this earlier on Twitter. I said Drake has more variations of himself than Goku.
Real
You
shit.
got,
Well
you got,
done.
you
Drop
got
a bomb for
motherfuckers.
yourself right now.
Drop a
I think
motherfucker.
Okay.
I'd say
Well done.
I'm due one.
Go Tanks.
But
Go
we got-
Trunks.
Go Tr-
we got motherfucking we got emo Drake, we got feminist Drake, we got philanthropist Drake,
UK Drake.
Nigga rocking gold
we got
now.
UK Drake,
Toronto
we
Drake.
got Soca Drake,
Nigga,
now
nigga
we
be
got
doing young
we got
dances.
Louisiana
We
Drake,
got Houston Drake.
we got Houston
Houston,
Drake.
Atlanta,
Like,
Vegas.
I love
goddamn,
Houston
bro.
Drake though.
Who are you though? Who are
Miami
you?
Drake.
Oh, Miami Drake.
Miami Drake.
Miami Drake. Who
And-
are you, Drake?
I don't
Aubrey,
know, bro.
who are you?
You don't fucking know.
Speaking of culture
You
vultures,
don't even know his son.
He's
How you
an
gonna know
artist.
himself?
Leor motherfucking Cohen had an interview on the Breakfast Club.
Disrespectful.
And it set motherfuckers ablaze, like, because apparently he was really bold with just how he profited off of black music and black artists, and just with no regard for, I guess, it's like their business and their well-being.
Right.
And it's like Dame Dash came out here with the "I told you so" party. Whiskey, you played the interview in its entirety. What are your thoughts about the interview? What do you think?
So I do believe that Dame was correct in all his sayings, although his delivery was totally wrong. But
Always.
as far as Leor being like a culture vulture, and it seemed he actually gave it up, and See the God actually is the one that kind of dug into it a little bit more
Thank
to
God for
get
that
get that piece, because he could have left it alone and that wouldn't had been aired or whatever. But all in all he was saying was basically he doesn't like people that are druggies. He doesn't like people that take drugs and like that lean stuff or whatever, but he's willing to sign one to make $1 off of them, which is the true culture vulture, because that is not his culture. So that's basically what happened. And he was like acting like he doesn't know Dame or whatever. But meanwhile, they've done business together.
Of course, he fucking knows that.
So
They got pictures together and he is hugging Dame.
exactly,
That's what white people do.
exactly.
Then they don't know you once they profit off of it.
Exactly. And actually his whole career is based off of making $1 off of our backs. So for him to actually just say that about Dame was kind of like disheartening and shit like
I
that.
mean,
It's like Jay-Z saying he doesn't know who Dame is.
He act like it.
Do you think that Dame's, you always say he comes off wrong, but do you think that he comes off wrong because he's just really sincere and everybody else is fake? That's what I think.
I think so. That's always been my take on Dame.
I mean,
I agree to a certain extent.
okay, it's not about, like, you work as a doctor amongst, like, professionals. I mean, so like, like there's a way you gotta act sometimes. I don't know if that's being fake, but like there's a way you play the game.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, because like there are like videos of him running up in Def Jam offices like, who the fuck told y'all to meet with about Jay-Z without me? It's gangsta as fucking. He had every right to, but then you terrify white people and you burn your bridges.
Well, sometimes you have to.
I mean,
so I've been told that I'm very direct in how I speak and how I say things, not in a hurtful manner.
Because you're a woman, that's why I do you that way.
But I don't like to beat around the bush or whatever. I'd be like, okay, this is what it is, and let's figure out how to fucking fix it or whatever. So I get Dame as far as what he's trying to say and trying to get the point across. But I mean, his delivery is not like mine. I'm not yelling or whatever.
Yeah, no,
I'm just like straight to the point.
I just want to understand, what did these black men think a Jewish nigga was supposed to say?
You know what's
profiting off?
What's
of you.
crazy
What
to me
the
is
fuck do you think was gonna happen?
Every biopic you've ever seen,
Every single one.
every single one.
One thing in
includes-
common.
One thing in common is
One
that
thing in common.
an old Jewish man will take all
The
of your
head of the
money.
label, yeah.
Always. When will niggas learn that Master P is the route to doing this shit, bro?
Yep.
Like Master P went through that, so hopefully you wouldn't have to go through that.
Hey, man, that's how it is, nigga. Still, I mean, in my industry, I'm Dr. Randall Thompson at MiamiSpineClinic.com. We deal with auto accidents.
Plug!
People often get in accidents. And what kind of lawyer they want?
Jewish.
The Jew.
Because they feel like it works.
It was like, what I need the Jew boy. And that's black people.
Yep,
Always.
Yep.
And I'm like, why? I work with Jews. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-Semitic, because somebody would probably say that.
Absolutely.
I work with a lot of Jews. I have good Jew friends. I have one black Jew friend. Anyways,
Are we
but
supposed to call them Jews? I thought we were supposed to call them Jewish people.
I didn't know it was a thing for
Jew is bad.
I think so.
It's literally just
in 2018, everything's fucking
It's a
bad.
piece of the word. That's all.
I'm so sorry.
Like
No,
if they-
I don't know. I'm just asking.
if they call
I'm
me a
not sure.
Haitian-
If they call me a Haitian, I'm not gonna get mad. Hey, there goes that Haitian over
you
there.
fucking Haitian.
I mean, there's no bad connotations to
what
what you're
about a
saying. I'm
boat?
just asking.
A
Depends on
boat.
who's saying.
It makes me laugh.
It depends on
Yeah,
who's
I like
saying
both.
it.
It makes me laugh.
I like both.
Boat makes me laugh.
But hey, that's how black people are. All these athletes, they want Jewish sports agents all the time. Plus, he probably has a Jewish manager that we don't know about.
My manager's Haitian or you fuck niggas. See that? Okay, but not because for me,
But
like,
he's right, though.
Don't get me wrong, right? Like when I had a jail issue, I went to a Jewish lawyer, and he did what the fuck he was supposed to do. Now the thing is, I don't know why. Matter of fact, okay, a few months ago, we did open enrollment at my job, and I had to like pick a doctor, and I saw like a Dr. Keisha some shit, and I saw like a Dr. Jew, and I felt so bad that I did not want Dr. Keisha. I didn't want her, and I felt so bad about that. I went to Dr. Jew. Dr. Jew turned out to be awful, and Dr. Keisha was the one who was fucking amazing. She was amazing.
See, you should have went with her.
Dr. Keisha's amazing.
She cares about you.
She cared. She gives a fuck. Like this nigga didn't ask me no questions.
What's the last thing? Like
He didn't give
Steinberg or
fucking
Feinberg
Goldstein
or
or some
Goldstein?
shit. He didn't give a fuck. And it's like at this point, people aren't considering that maybe when you go black, they'll look out for you because you're one of them.
The Jews look out for the Jews
As they should.
all the time.
Was she black? Was the doctor black?
Yes, she was.
Of course she
Keisha,
was.
she's black as fuck.
I know
Keisha.
Jewish
You
Black as
Keisha.
fuck.
wanted me
But the
to
thing
meet
is,
her.
in my mind, she was young, and I didn't want no young ass black doctor. I didn't want that shit. I want somebody old as
He
fuck.
should have been looking
Nigga
out.
was racial profiling.
I did.
right against his own people.
His
Whatever.
own people.
He should have called me
Dr. Randall Thompson.
at Miami Spine Clinic.
Tell us more.
Fucking-
Located
where
on
you
40
located?
Northwest 7th Avenue.
Phone number?
786-661-0906.
You really in the hood. I love that shit too. You know what? He
786,
really doing it for the people. I love that. Rand got a fucking commercial, bro.
Shit's hilarious.
Came on TV.
Is the one on the beach?
It was with the ninja.
Yeah, ninja.
Please go look at Rand. Where can they find this commercial, B?
You can find it on my Instagram at Miami Spine.
Miami Spine. All right, now I do want to touch on this shit very, very briefly because it took over my fucking timeline. Slim Thug was doing an interview. God knows why. And
He's handsome.
that's not enough to do an interview.
I'm just saying.
He's handsome. Tipping on fofos and shit.
You know, that's my shit.
I
I'm
love
gonna
that
to this
play
day.
song.
The
To
next
this day.
Let me tell you
brunch,
something.
the next brunch I'm doing, I'm playing
Let me
it.
tell you
To
something.
this day.
Paul Wall ate that hoe.
Listen.
You hear me? He
You
ate
guys still
that
remember
hoe.
the phone number?
289-334-8004. Yeah. Those were good times. Kids, you will never know.
Never.
You will never
2004,
know.
man.
The Texas Renaissance, you will never know what that was like.
My Jones.
Texas
who?
Renaissance.
That's what it was. It was like 4 niggas at one time. Okay, fuck it. So he was doing an interview, and he was trying to express the theme that he doesn't understand how a woman can go from a bad boy to a good boy. And then he says that if she does that, it's typically to better her life and not out of genuine, pure love. And he used Sierra and Russell as an example. And the internet ate his ass alive.
I'll quote what he says.
Right. Because he was essentially saying, like he was saying, like, no, you don't go from that type. You don't go from Future to Russell.
Why not?
Because
He says.
you have a type. Like,
he's-
people are typically comfortable within their type. Yo, you have his direct quotes.
He said, "Do a woman who used to talk to Future really want a Russell Wilson?"
Yes.
I don't believe it. I think it's all for financial stability. He's just a corny dude. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't gonna say corny because that's hating, but he's just like a square. I don't believe a girl coming from a street dude could even adapt to that.
Listen, there comes a time in a woman's life when they get over what they fucking.
There comes a time.
Please. You see how we all said, please.
Oh, y'all laugh.
Oh, please.
No,
That sounds
we
like
get
that.
tired. Y'all.
There comes a time in a woman's life.
Because why that time
It's time
always
to level
come
up.
after the gangster's done with y'all? Why does that time always come then?
How do you know we're not done with them?
Because, okay.
Because we are.
Okay, whatever.
Because we're tired of getting cheated on by Tay Tay and Junior of the Block and Plus Daddy
Chill,
and
chill. You gotta
this
chill.
and that.
Mr. Fresh out of pussy.
So then, gang.
So there comes a time when you're like, okay, let me try something else, and if it works, it works, and y'all fuck with the same kind of pussy all the same time.
So then you believe that trauma can change your type?
Trauma, you learn from your experiences. That's all it is.
How many experiences do you have to have?
I mean, how many did she have? It was only one, right?
No,
You
she
think so?
she dated 50.
They didn't
Wow.
date.
And shot.
She dated 50.
50 was fucking.
I saw
Amari
Sierra
Stoudemire?
and Bow Wow in concert, and it was so cute. But that's what
Yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah,
she,
when I was younger.
she dated 50 and then fucking Future. You understand? That's a type. And then
You
went
think
Russell.
so?
I believe so. That's a pattern.
You think
no?
she just grew up? She was just like, fuck them?
That's a
It's a
possibility.
part of growing up.
it's
She was
possible.
Are you guys fucking the same bitches that y'all was fucking 5 years ago? I hope
Unfortunately.
not.
Unfortunately, my type is good pussy.
That's
So unfortunately, I am.
that's
Hey, bro.
different. But like, it's all about elevating. Are you trying to stay the same? Or are you trying to get better your life? Like, it's all about learning from your experiences. That's all it is.
Does anyone in this room believe that Slim Thug was hated?
I do, but I don't.
Talk to me about why.
Because I feel like he was telling the truth, but I don't feel like he should have brung up. He shouldn't have used names like
Yeah,
that.
he
But the
shouldn't have
thing
used
is,
them as an
the
example.
names, like, it literally was textbook. Like, he should have used fucking Steve Harvey's wife. Because that motherfucker there
That's
was,
a glow up if you.
she was fucking married to 2 kingpins, dodged both drug sentences, and is riding off into the sunset with a mustache and a check.
And friends.
You hear me?
But
You hear me?
but that goes back to Blake Griffin's baby mama. She goes from a football player to a basketball player. Even women out here, like Luke's baby mama, she went from Luke to Ted to a baseball player.
Yeah, she
It's
hit
like
Ted
who?
up.
Uncle Luke? What we talking about, Luke?
Yes.
Luke's
Me so
baby
horny.
mama, his
Me
baby
so
mama,
horny.
yeah.
Luke.
Wait,
Luke don't come out.
the lawyer chick?
No, the other one.
Oh, so lawyer chick's the new wife.
He's married to a lawyer. chick.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, okay.
But he's talking about the baby mama.
Okay. Good for
yeah.
her.
So
Good for her, though.
they they
Y'all don't
moved.
want us to elevate? What's the problem?
How's that elevating? You go from a rapper, executive, baseball player. I guess that
I
is-
guess, right.
Why
That's
are you
moving-
guys
that's moving up- that's
categorizing
moving up
these
the category.
men by what they do?
Because it's not.
Why is it?
It's the
Because
same industry.
Do you think she's fucking what's his name because he's a football player? Or
she ain't
because of
dealing
the
with no
person that
broke
he
nigga,
is?
ma'am.
No, but she could have went for like Rihanna to like this Middle Eastern
She could have went for a
executive
nigga
or like
at a
Janet.
post office too.
It's not based on what he does. It's maybe he treats
If
her
she,
right.
if she's really trying to
pretty
find, if she's really trying to find love, she'll go to places like fucking Publix or maybe the
Church.
corner store.
Because, like, don't tell me that like what these niggas do and what they have isn't a factor. Because that I don't buy.
I'm not saying it's
Absolutely.
not, but
Them records wasn't selling. She wasn't going to no mother. She wasn't going back to
Even
no
after
no
Future
bullshit.
gave her body party, you know?
It is still shit.
You don't like body party?
It's just
it didn't make
okay.
no
Get the fuck
numbers.
out of here.
It's okay. It's-
What you want to do?
Where was the Sierra support when she was only out here selling 30,000 copies for an album? Where was the support
Sierra's
then?
first album is lit.
You guys are just like
that was
clinging
it.
onto the redemption
Once
story.
Her
Jazzy
first,
That's all
her
it is.
first album was lit,
It
and the
was
rest
good.
of it is shit.
This is no
Based
different
off of
than
the
the
niggas-
Kardashians.
Based off of the niggas she was dating. So now she has Russell, she has Level Up.
But I believe that women support her because they see
She
a
fed
fairy
off
tale
Miami
ending
Sound too.
in their life. Because I dated a Future, because I dated a 50. Hopefully, there's a Russell somewhere around the corner for me.
Why
A
not?
dumbass.
Like a
But-
dumbass.
A dumbass. That's willing
How
to
is he
take.
But
dumb?
here's the difference.
That's
How,
willing.
how is he dumb?
Because he's seen like, oh look, come in, you got all your bumps and bruises from getting knocked off by all these other dudes,
This
all these
nigga-
other athletes, and now let me come
That's
take
crazy
you and
because
smile in the motherfucking
This nigga has to
pictures.
go to the red carpet at the fucking whatever fucking award show and deal with all that shit, with all the niggas she fucked. Then he has to go to the red carpet at the fucking ESPYs and deal with all the athletes she fucked. That sucks. This is your fucking wife.
You gotta dap all these niggas.
All
up.
these niggas up that done fucked your woman.
She didn't have balls in
that
her
sounds-
mouth.
Look at poor, look at poor,
Balls and mics in her mouth.
look at poor 21.
Over and
21
over
Savage
and
have been the
over
fucking
again.
same since. 21 Sweetie, 21 Sweetheart. He's fucking ruined.
I'm a hoe
Amber
too.
ruined him.
Got his phone stolen.
It's crazy.
Hey, you saw that shit?
21.
He got his phone stolen
He was
in
genuinely
zone
upset,
6.
dog.
You supposed to be a
Fuck,
gangster.
dog. They stole the nigga phone, dog.
It almost looked like he wanted to cry, dog.
Damn, man, my mama got me this phone. iPhone 9.
21.
All right, let's get into some gangster subjects. This shit right here is how we're gonna start the show. Can a
The show
woman
started an hour ago.
nigga bitch? Okay. No,
Yeah, that's
touche.
That is
Touche.
transphobic. Call it
Touche.
nigga bitch.
Nigga bitch.
Nigga bitch.
Nigga bitch.
That's a new one. Nigga, bitch.
Nigga bitch-phobic.
Can a woman be too? Lick her out the nose, little bitch. Can a woman be too freaky? And have you ever been out freaked by a woman? And like just intimidated by her freakiness?
Ben has.
Yeah, I'm going to Ben first. Ben, is there such thing as too freaky in women?
At first of all, how do you supposedly have this information? How do you have it?
Nigga, you said on the podcast.
Wait, no. When are you talking about the white woman?
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying I
that's
didn't
not
enjoy
being-
it. I didn't enjoy
That's
the
not being out
experience.
freaked.
Oh, okay. That's
I
what,
didn't
that's
enjoy
what
the
I was talking
experience.
about.
But out freaked.
Well, or can a woman first? Can a woman be too freaky?
I went to fam, and that says it all.
STD.
Yeah. Man.
Can a woman be too freaky, Ben?
Honestly, all right, there is a fine line. Like the way left shit, like, you know,
The
things
finger in your-
involving
finger in
like
your booty?
feces and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like I've seen.
Fuck that.
Nah.
Can't get
But
Fingers in the booty's freaky?
What? Time out. This is America, not Canada.
I've definitely I've been shocked by.
I'm
a
coming to
woman.
you next, okay?
I've been shocked by a woman. Like she'll like put some shit, like she'll do some shit, and I'm left looking
Some
like
shit where?
no. No.
Come on, Whiskey.
Now here's the thing.
With
I
the
was,
right
I was
question.
going to say she'll put some shit on me that'll leave me looking like, who the fuck? Like, what you been doing in your life?
Yeah.
And who you been doing it with?
Is that a turn off?
No.
Have you ever been like out freaked, like had a woman who was just into doing some shit that you weren't quite prepared for?
Yes.
Like what?
Get specific, little daddy.
I'm about to. The first Haitian woman that I tried to date, she introduced me to eating the groceries. Like she wanted. I didn't know it was a thing back then. And she
lifted
gave
your
me an
legs up?
ultimatum. She gave me an ultimatum, and she was like, either you gonna eat my ass or we can't date.
Oh, you did her. I thought she did you.
And I did not. I left. I left the groceries at
That
the
was your deal
store.
breaker.
I left the groceries at the store.
Your loss, nigga.
Never let them hoes Russell Wilson you, bro.
And I never little bitch, little bow wow me, nigga.
That's the hit.
Hey,
'Cause I was-
I never let a bitch. DJ Whiskey, do you think as women, is there too freaky?
Wait, what?
Do you think women can be too freaky? Is that a thing?
I
Did you
mean,
hear her voice?
I
I just want to hear her say it. I just want to hear a lot
how
of
can
it.
we be too freaky? What do you mean?
I mean, do you think that like
That's
there?
not a question for me. That's a question for y'all.
No, I mean, I wanted to, as a woman, I think I want you to give you a shot to answer it too. Like, as a woman, are there lines, sexual lines that you guys shouldn't cross?
I okay, I will say, just to preface
Go ahead.
what I'm about to say, I will say that what you do in your bedroom is totally up to you, no matter what it is.
We don't
Like,
give a
I'm
fuck
not
about none of that.
judging nobody.
We don't give a fuck
But
about none of that.
She sounded
I'm
like
not-
me the first 10.
Right,
I'm
right.
not. I'm not doing like the spitting in the mouth, the this, and that. I'm not eating a nigga's ass.
So why even
I'm
do
not,
it?
I'm not doing that. Like,
You and this F word, bro.
Oh shit! Sorry.
You said at least 3 times.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say faggot. I mean, I didn't say.
4.
No, I didn't say it.
2 of them were for me. So.
No, I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
That doesn't count because he's
I'm
straight,
sorry. Yeah.
right?
No,
Just-
he's gay for
No,
that.
because the thing is, I never call gay guys faggot. I only use it for straight guys, and it's still no good.
I'm sorry, gay guys. I didn't. I'm working on myself.
But
Yeah,
I never.
it's kind of weird because if you
I-
call a black person an N-word, we pretty mad. But you know, if you call a straight guy that, it shouldn't be an issue. But they just don't want you saying it at all.
Period. Yeah, because I never had a. There's not many gay niggas around for me to call faggot. It's just you straight niggas doing faggot shit, so I have to call it out.
And they won't stop.
Oh my god,
This nigga plus called me a faggot daily.
that's in our group text. Rand, can a woman be too freaky? Oh,
She
my
not
bad.
that-
You
she
right.
might be-
Yes, thank you.
Let the voice go.
The jewels about to come through. Give us some jewels, babe.
So I was saying, you can. I think that the the more comfortable a girl is, I think the more freaky she gets. But it depends. I think it how far she goes with who.
But there's no too freaky then.
I mean, no, it depends on what you like. It's like,
Maple syrup.
Gay. Have you ever dealt with a man who wasn't as liberated as you are?
how do you know I'm liberated?
I'm not saying, I'm just wherever you are in your liberation, did he not meet you there?
We know now.
You understand what I'm saying? Wherever you are in your liberation, have you ever dealt with a man who wasn't quite where you were? Nigga, I'm Barbara Walters in this bitch. I'm going to find a question. I'm going to find a question.
Nah, I've never dealt with that.
So then
I feel like if you communicate what you want, you're an adult. Do what you want. Like, it's all about it's my bedroom.
But notoriously, men don't communicate well about sex.
But you should, because that's just how does your woman know how you want to get pleased if you're not talking to her?
I understand.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know it makes sense to me.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying that, like, most men can't verbally express what they want and need.
We kind of scared because, like, if we say it, like,
Y'all wait till somebody's fingers is up your ass to say no, y'all don't like it.
I like
No.
No.
it's
No,
not
no.
so much that. I mean, like, that's not acceptable.
Okay.
No,
But-
but
y'all don't
like,
tell
for
what-
example, if a nigga was into that, like, I don't think you can express that shit freely in this day and age.
I think you have to be careful who you're freaky with. You shouldn't be freaky with every fucking guy that comes into your bedroom.
Very fair.
You should be freaky with the person you're comfortable with and your relationship potentially committed to.
Let's get
Have you ever
freaky.
been with a guy who you felt like he wasn't as sexual as you, like didn't want sex as much as you wanted sex?
Nah.
So everybody you meet just be on that shit, huh?
Everybody that you met want that pussy just as much.
Everybody, like,
Just
y'all.
maple syrup, bro.
Maple
I don't know what you're
syrup
talking
over
about.
here.
I'm just saying whoever I let in,
That's a
I
Canada
communicate
joke. I
with,
get it.
and that's what it is.
Okay. Because I've seen where women complain that they wanted the sex way more than their partner wanted sex. So that's why I was asking.
You have to find somebody that's sexually compatible to you. So that's also a thing. Like, don't just go around fucking everybody trying to figure out if they're sexually compatible. Talk to the person.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Makes sense.
Rand, can a woman be too freaky?
Yeah. Especially, it depends. Like, some women, like, you meet them, and the first time they put all the tricks out.
That's where you shouldn't.
So that's too much.
Yeah, that's way too much.
It depends. It depends. Like, she might do some wild shit. You be like, hey. So, we just met. I mean, I got this on, so that don't happen no more.
Gang.
But prior to, like, way before, like in early 2000s, you meet a girl and she come with it off rip, then yeah, she might be a little too freaky
I feel
for
like
you.
they do that now. I feel like the younger generation is just.
Well, they don't have any rules. Because
Yeah, bro.
there's no
Sad.
rules anymore.
Head is a minimum now. Where did this happen?
Yeah.
Back then, head used to be like, all right, you have to be it had to be more to it than just.
Yeah, you ask a chick to suck your dick now, and she be like, well, I was going to do that anyway.
No.
We just met.
No, I won't fuck you, but I'll suck your dick. Ma'am.
Well, that's a white woman.
I don't want it.
I wouldn't know, but.
And the Spaniards.
Keep your head.
Have you ever been, like, out freaking intimidated by a woman's freak before?
Yeah, man, in college.
Talk to me about a story. I want to hear some gossip.
Man, it was young. I was young. It was like early in and it was just like I put my fingers in there, and then it was the first time somebody actually like took my whole hand and put it in their mouth after I put my fingers in. I was like, wow, this bitch was from Atlanta, and she had a big jalopy pussy,
Hey.
and her mouth was big.
Oh, we're going to have you back on this show.
I told y'all he's perfect. I told y'all he's perfect.
Ah.
And yeah, that made me nervous. And I was like, damn.
Do you still fuck her after that? Or
She wanted me to eat her out, and I was just like,
I can't commit to
and
that.
did you?
I was like, nah.
I can't commit to that.
Because I don't know, man. I don't know what could
Exactly.
happen to me down there.
Exactly.
Uncharted territory.
Yeah, that was like,
Just
I mean,
sucked in.
that was a lot of. I was like, whoa. It's like, she was, man.
Rick, can a woman be too freaky?
Yeah.
Have you been? Well, why too? Like, why? Well, can a man be too freaky?
Can a man be
I'm
too
like,
freaky?
why you?
Shit, I don't fucking know.
No, because I'm
I'm
trying
not
to.
Bruce Jenner. I
Well,
don't
because
fucking know.
no, because the way he said it, like easily. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
understand.
Because like for me, like I told you guys, know I don't like head. For me, that's too freaky. What?
He doesn't believe in it.
Yeah.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I don't want head.
Oh man.
Right.
I tell my lady, just let me eat that pussy. I don't want no head.
His lady ain't done day work a day in her life. She ain't do no
I
work.
told her when I met. I said I told her when we got together, your dick sucking days are over.
Lucky her.
Yeah.
Fucking. All right. So then, have you ever been out freaked?
I guess so. Sure.
Y'all spitting in bitches' mouths?
No.
No.
I don't want. No.
I've had one that let me.
She let you spit in her mouth?
Yeah.
What does that do? Like, I'm against that.
I want to know what the peeing does.
What
the fuck is
here's
that?
the thing, right?
That's
Like
weird.
a lot of the shit, I get off because they just let me do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, none of it has really any meaning. But if you would let me slap you, I'm totally about that shit. If you're gonna let me pull your hair,
Yeah,
I'm about that shit too.
Yeah, that's.
If you're gonna let me fist your butthole, I'm about that shit.
no.
Pulling hair is a minimum.
Yeah, that's like
Not
you
with
have
black
to come
women.
to.
Huh?
Depending on how my hair is done.
Exactly.
Yeah,
you see?
yeah.
You see this? Just
Speaking of
put
hair,
the fucking wig on the
being
dresser so
done.
we can enjoy ourselves. Put it away. Oh, what's up, plug master? You got some shit for us?
Yeah, hair being done. For all you women that are having sex and like your hair being pulled, make sure you're getting your hair from Heaven Sent Hair. Heaven Sent Hair offers 100% virgin hair, 8A, 9A hair, full lace wigs, frontals, closures, and bundles. All sales are final. You can
Every time.
you can go to 1-833-5-HEAVEN. I mean, you can call 1-833-5-HEAVEN, or you can visit www.heavensenthair.com. Again, they do offer 8A, 9A, 100% virgin hair. Your hair can last up to 1 year with proper care.
Please don't do it for a year.
And right now, if you enter the code CLOSURE, you get 15% off all lace wigs. Okay?
How many chicks order hair and send it back?
You're not allowed.
This is
When I
Miami.
heard that shit, my first question.
Yeah. That's what we all ask.
It's-
Like, how the
It's a
fuck?
hygiene product.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to send it back.
We're in
Fuck
Miami.
outta here,
These
B.
girls
I
be
mean,
doing some crazy
So
shit.
what? I mean, is it because the hair doesn't look the way they thought it would look, or
Probably.
I mean, if the hair is bad, if you order $500 worth of hair and that shit is bad, I'm sending that shit back.
I'm sorry, hair can be bad.
What
Yeah.
determines whether or not it's
Yeah.
bad?
It's how like the feel of it. If I'm paying for human hair, it better not be synthetic.
Do you hold up to the light? Like
Yeah,
a
how do you
$100?
know?
No, it's like it's how it feels and stuff like that. How it feels mainly.
So when you got your Heaven Sent Hair in your hair, like, and it's all done up, why can't a man grab your hair? Like, why? Like, what happens?
Well, I've never had heaven sent hair, so I'm not gonna talk on that
Oh,
part.
but
but
weave.
you mean
the weave, the hair, like.
it all depends on how it's in my hair. If it's a wig that's not sewn down,
Well, take that motherfucker
Take
off.
it off.
Yeah.
I will take it
It all
off.
depends.
I'll
Walk
take-
around the house in a
I'll
do-rag.
pull that shit off mid-stroke. I don't give a fuck.
Then you see my Meek Mill braids.
Whatever. As long as I have something to hold on to.
That
some
don't
saddles.
change. That doesn't change the feel of the vagina.
Never did.
You know what I'm
It's all
saying?
about
Never
the
did.
women. It's all about
I
the
never
women.
understood that. Like, no, don't.
For the most part, my hair is natural, so that's a go.
That's good.
So a nigga, so when you have an afro, a nigga could grab the fro no matter what. Put that motherfucker back, braid that bitch while he in the pussy. It don't matter.
I guess.
Might be a low boy. Slap on the ass, slap on the head.
Slap around the back of the head.
Alright.
Shit good.
So y'all
She like,
boys, I was talking to this girl recently. Right?
Have you ever been out freak? Did you?
I'm about to tell you
Oh,
right
okay.
now. I'm talking to her recently, right? And I'm just trying to get an understanding for who she is. I'm like, so what type of shit are you into? We get into sex talk. She tells me that the last nigga she fucked with jacked off on her titties and then licked it off.
No.
And then she said it turned her on so much. I was like, fam, I don't think I have that.
What's
I
her
don't-
nationality?
She was a Haitian woman.
Wow.
What?
Wait
And he was a
second.
Haitian
He
man.
sucked?
I don't know what he was. I don't know what he
East side
was.
for real.
But
Damn.
fam, like, and like the shit, she would send me like memes of like these fucking harnesses to be tied up and shit. And it's like, I'm not an easily intimidated man, but I can't please this fucking woman.
Did you have sex with her? Though?
I did not. I can't please her.
Well, yeah, of course not.
I can't do a
because you
fucking
would
thing
have to
for her.
Swallow your own.
My own cum.
Yeah,
I'm not into that.
And I'm good on that. Like, yeah.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
I don't even want to kiss after you suck my dick. No, thank you.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't want
not
to kiss
into
you
it.
at all because
I'm not into it.
if you like this, only God knows.
Yo,
what
God!
Yeah, only God himself.
God!
Only the Messiah himself knows what you've done with that
I
mouth.
was-
That
Eating
filthy
ass,
mouth.
eating ass is probably normal to her.
Yeah, that's just an everyday thing for
You
her,
should
bro.
So
even
y'all
shake
don't
her
like that
hand
ass
more.
eating?
Absolutely
Fuck
not.
no.
No.
I use my butt to sit and shit. No other uses.
Yeah.
That is all.
I'm not.
It
I don't
feels
want my dick sucked. You think I want your finger or anywhere?
Wait.
nigga,
Do you
my-
guys eat ass?
Nah.
I've dabbled.
Yes.
No.
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 I ain't coming for
No one
all
wants to
that.
share my mic now? Everybody went, oh.
Yeah, I've dabbled
First
in
of
that.
all, grow up.
Would.
All right?
Have you ever tried
When a
it?
man loves
ever
a
tried it? No.
woman.
No.
Haven't even come close.
This is 2018. It's just like you just like eating ass, is just like a mandatory thing now. it
Let
seems
me
like.
tell you something.
She's looking like, yeah.
It's a prereq.
You flip her
It's not a
over,
free ride.
eat her butt, and play with her clitoris, and she will make you eggs. I assure you.
Yeah.
I assure you.
And she'll also slash your tires.
Plus, you don't have to do that much work, bro. Scale it back a bit. dog.
No.
I don't have breakfast made for me.
I wanna
doing
steal
way
souls.
less.
Yes.
Bruh?
Yeah.
Yes.
You really don't have to.
Just me?
It's just eggs. It's really not even hard to make. Cracked, scrambled.
It feels
You're
good.
doing too much
Oh, my
work,
God.
man.
It feels
That's
good
that
though.
slave
God.
mentality, dog. You're doing too much
Oh,
Well,
work.
what's the
God.
problem though? What's wrong with it?
So
He
if
said-
your woman sits you
he
down
said-
and says,
It's just eggs.
"To be pleased, I would like my ass eaten," you guys are not doing it.
And you could please get the fuck up out my house.
You're Jamaican? No, you're Haitian.
Bahamian.
You're yeah.
Might as well.
Same thing.
They're all
Same
like,
thing.
I have 3 like Bahamian uncles, and they are hard men, bro.
Yeah.
Those Bahamian niggas are
island,
hard
island
men, bro.
period.
They're
From the
no,
islands, island
so
men.
Bahamian niggas are different, bro. They're hard men. Hard men.
My dad, he lived in Nassau for a lot of his adult life, and he adapted to a lot of their culture.
Hard niggas, bro.
That nigga's a hard nigga.
No homo.
Speaking of
Yeah,
being
no
hard.
homo. Pause.
Speaking of being hard. Ricky put a great question in the group chat.
As always.
And the shit was, y'all boys, have you ever had an instance where you couldn't get that thing on hard when game time came?
No matter what.
Has there ever been an occasion? Look at the no. You niggas are 21. You should y'all not involved. Okay.
Yeah.
At 21, y'all get hard by mistake.
Yeah.
Y'all not involved. Matter of fact, DJ Whiskey, have you ever dealt with a nigga who couldn't get his floppy disk up?
Yes.
Floppy disk.
What? Okay, now as a woman seeing this, do you internalize it or do you think it's something wrong with him?
It's not. I mean,
It's clearly not you.
it's not me.
Oh, because you got the bomb, right?
no,
All right, fair.
I
Good job, Ben.
at that point, it's like
So that women never think it's them whenever nigga can't
I don't know about women. I'm speaking for myself.
You represent women today.
Oh, is it?
So then y'all don't think it's y'all when the floppy isn't working.
It could be a multitude of things, but my situation, it wasn't me.
Are you sympathetic or are you mean?
Oh, I'm never. When it comes to that, I'm never mean. Like I'm not breaking a nigga down. Like
Do you help jumpstart or are you done? Because some women are done. They're not gonna even help. You want to touch it? No, that's your job.
Yeah. That's what I told you, man. All women got to do is show up.
Do you help with the jumpstart?
yeah.
You're the real one, Whiskey.
I'm gonna be honest.
Say
It's
yes.
usually women's fault.
Talk some shit.
Usually, because sometimes you got an occasion where you chilling with a chick, you waiting. Next thing you know, it's 4:00 in the fucking morning. We could have did this shit hours ago.
Hours.
That's
Peak
'cause we
hours.
tired. That's not my fault. You tired?
Peak hours.
No, we could have done this a long time ago. You
Peak
knew what you
hours.
came here to do.
Yeah.
I knew what I came here to do. So, okay, now it's 4:55 in the morning, and now
Yeah.
my shit don't want to work. It was hard the whole time. when you
Yep,
were here.
it was.
You,
So then-
you was like, hey, put it down.
Yeah.
What was up there? Now it's gone.
So then-
I don't know what I'm tell you. No refunds. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, send it back. Send it back.
So every guy here has had an instance where you just couldn't make your dick cooperate. Yes.
Yes, that's why I asked the question.
Okay. So at this point, I want Ben. Let me hear your story, please, God.
Please, God.
I don't think that's ever happened when he was my roommate. The damage he caused in his room.
Fucking holes through walls.
I don't usually have this issue, but with
We don't need a
the
disclaimer.
one time,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
We
up
don't
and
need
let a
a
nigga talk. God damn.
Ladies, my dick
Fuck.
works, I assure you. However, just one time.
And this nigga don't do it to
98% on
nobody
Rotten
else.
Tomatoes.
Fucking milk that ass nigga, man. Shut those fucking ass eating lips.
You see what I'll tell you guys
There's no
secrets?
ass eating shame in here.
Ass eating
Thank you,
nigger
thank you,
lips.
thank you. And I use your weed pen, bitch. We eat ass.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh, community ass over here.
You don't even know who's asking what.
Community lips over here.
Little
TH
bitch.
Booty.
Nigga, you can have it now.
But go ahead, bro.
Hannah booty.
Nigga, if similar to what Rand was alluding to earlier, if you don't know exactly what's gonna happen when you go down there, right? When you go down on a woman. So there was one instance where I was about to, and I mean the aroma wasn't as pleasant,
Oh no.
and like I couldn't get myself to work.
That shit flop it
I
that
could.
nigga.
You were trying.
I was
Visualize and attack.
visual. Nah, I wasn't working that.
Jason, when your meat don't work, there's no pep talk you can give it, bro. That shit,
That's on the woman. She got to talk to it. She got to get up close and
Let me
personal
tell
and do
you,
the talking.
that shit has never happened to me with like somebody I'm fucking regular. It's always bad bitch, first time, game
my
time.
God,
It's
bro.
never like when a bitch I've been fucking for years, I'm always ready.
Good.
It's when my dick is on the line. That's when
It's on the line,
shit-
bro.
literally
Statement
remember,
game.
fucking bro. Remember what's his face cousin? What's light bright cousin from the job? Super thick. She must have been like 44. Super fucking bad and thick. She let me take her out. I had to take her out 2 times to get this pussy. I get her in my house. She is butt naked, fine as fuck. And my shit is just not working.
Cooperating.
I must have been 26, maybe. And I'm like, I'm trying everything. I'm fucking making out. I'm massaging. I'm like, come on, nigga. It's your turn. Whenever you ready. Nothing. Bro, you know, old women don't fucking play. She's like, you know what? I'm not doing this. She fucking left. I felt so terrible. I never got to see that pussy ever again. I didn't have the heart to text her again.
Old women don't have sympathy either.
They have no sympathy. They have no
Especially,
sympathy.
especially not old fine women.
No, she was old and fine, and that was my chance to wow that pussy. It was my shot.
It's over.
Oh my god.
That shit happened to me, dog, and it was terrible, bro. I tried every fucking thing.
Did
bro.
you let a bitch suck your dick?
No.
That's the
should've.
problem.
No.
You should have went with that first. Instead of going the other way around. That's kind of how it works.
But you know what happened is exactly what you said. You know what I'm saying? Like all night we was watching TV, blah blah blah, chilling, and my dick is rock hard, bro, solid. Then when it comes time to get down, I'm like, all right. And in my head, I'm saying, dog, I gotta perform, dog. I got, putting all this pressure on yourself. So, dog, I tried everything. That shit wouldn't work, bro. I got up, I took a walk, tried to come back, same shit. So I went on Google on my phone. So I put in my penis won't work. The shit said, it's usually what happens to men is when you put a lot of pressure on yourself.
Bro.
It's something happens
it's
in
mental.
your brain.
It's definitely mental. Because whenever
It's a
I'm not
mental
even
block.
thinking, whenever I'm thinking, get hard, get
But
hard,
that's what
get
happens.
hard.
Remember
it
what
doesn't
you
work.
just said with the women that we fuck. Well, you fuck normally. It's not gonna happen because you know you're not thinking hard. You already know you're gonna fuck this pussy. Blah
But
blah.
game
Or you
time.
trying to impress this person. And you trying to let her know like I'm about man.
What the fuck? And I've been talking shit all week to this.
Oh.
God, man.
Google will tell you some shit like go take a nap. And like, this ain't the answer. I'm
Nah,
looking for,
nigga, I don't want no
man.
fucking nap.
Have you tried turning your dick on and on? Like, what
And it's either Google's gonna tell you two
Unplug it.
things. Google's gonna tell you like, okay, this is what's happening, or it's gonna fucking basically tell you that you got erectile dysfunction, give it up, your life's over, kill yourself, no more, it's done.
Oh, you have herpes.
That too.
You know what? Now that I think about it, there was one time where I actually had a chick take a shower beforehand. I gave her the option to actually take a shower because she had like a motherland type ass, like some shit shipped straight from Kenya.
Yes, God.
So I had to have it. So I was like, you know what? I got to present this bitch with a remedy for this shit because she came over smelling like she just played a full court game. So
There's some- you have to have sympathy for post club pussy. I mean, there's nothing they can do about it.
and that's when it was. It was post.
Post club pussy. You have to have sympathy for it.
So fuck that. I don't want no fucking dude.
I gave her the option.
Whatever.
I gave her the option. Look, if you shower, we can get this shit cracking still.
And if she has class, she will go shower.
She got in that fucking
Oh,
shower.
of course.
And what you did to that pussy?
Nigga, I knocked it out the park. What you mean? What you mean?
Did the stench still stay though?
I hope not.
Some of them wash and the stench be in them.
Yeah.
Bitch, drink some water. You understand?
man.
You need
Yeah,
to drink water.
Did you douche today,
Too
baby?
much hot sauce
Oh,
and
man.
hot sausage and pickle eggs will have it'll have you. So you need to see a doctor.
Yeah.
Not me. I won't plug myself, but I will.
Go see a guy, though.
MyInspiredClinic.com. But
Pussy
go
like
see
beach water.
somebody.
Okay. Your pussy's like pickles, babe. It's your pussy juice is like pickles.
That's why. That's
It's
why I don't fuck.
abrasive.
That's why I don't fuck with doodle mamas, bro. I can't do it, bro. Won't do
What's
it,
the doodle mama?
Oh, divide it.
man. Listen, man.
Is that a Haitian thing?
No,
No,
doodle
no,
mama's
no.
everything you just described. Bitch eating hot sausage and shit. Fucking drinking pickle juice.
Wet willies.
Wet, all that shit, man. All that fucking bullshit. Wearing yak in their hair and shit.
Yeah, some chicks. I've had experiences where women actually smell like ass, and I don't know.
Who
if
are
it's-
y'all fucking? What the fuck is this?
I went
Why
to-
is this woman smelling like
I
this?
went to FAMU.
You talking to volume shooters, bro.
Yeah, volume shit.
Okay, he went to HBCU. She
Yeah.
was, she gets busy.
You should have went to the University of Miami.
Nah, man, that's
It's a flaw.
yeah. I also ran into some things over there too.
What?
That pussy ain't good over there either.
Yeah, let me be honest with you. But all I'm gonna say is, it's just some of them, man. It's just like maybe they ain't wiping the wrong way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just, you just gotta say.
Some of them just have this bad body odor.
Front
in
to
general.
back, ho.
Yeah, man. Like just
Front to
bad.
back.
Tobacco, you said?
Front to back.
Oh.
Yeah. They should even
Back.
jump in the shower.
Hey, that nigga did a he should back page. Yeah, he did a music video.
The music video for
It
that
looks
shit.
great. Whoever that guy is, you deserve it. That fucking song
That's a great song.
is amazing.
That
better
video
than
was
Drake.
crisp as fuck.
Oh my god.
That's a great song.
I don't even think that bitch jumped in the shower. Ricky, when did your parents find out you were fucking, or how? Both.
My dad knew I was fucking just based off how my behavior changed.
You got some swag in your walk.
Yeah, I had a new lease on life.
Woke up reading the newspaper and shit.
For real, like
I got some cutting.
you feel me? He be like, "Why you fuck your chest out so much? What the fuck going on with this nigga?" My mom, she found out. When she was still, cause back then she was still doing my laundry, and she found a condom in my pocket.
Nice.
Say, Wiki, say, what's this? I was like, oh man, they gave it to us, sexual class bullshit.
Always a cop out. Always a cop out.
So that's how she found out. But she gave me a lecture. He's saying, how Jesus doesn't want us doing those type of things, and so that's how she found out. She found a condom.
Ram, talk to me. How'd your Bahamian ass parents find out you was fucking?
Well, we got a septic tank at our house, and my dad was like, some shit was clogged. And, he was like, yeah, it was a bunch of condoms out there. We found them in the yard because they was clogged in the septic tank, and it goes to the yard. That was it.
So none of y'all niggas is careful, is what you're trying to say.
Well, I mean, I flushed the condom down the toilet, but I did not know how
That-
non-biodegradable those
I'm
motherfuckers
telling
were.
you how dumb niggas are. I'm showing
I
you right
see.
now
I
how
see.
dumb niggas are. Ben, how'd your parents find out you were fucking?
So, freshman year of college.
Wow. First of all, you fucking virgin.
That's when they found
three
I was a
weeks ago.
God-fearing child, okay, for a long
So
time.
yesterday,
So, freshman year of college, right? So, I was involved with this upperclassman. She was a sophomore at the time, and my parents thought of the bright idea to do like a surprise pop-up.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember this.
So I'm in the room.
Damn,
And
that was awkward.
I'm watching TV, and homegirl is in the room as well. She's doing homework, but she's doing homework in her bra and panties.
Right.
So my parents get to the house, and I immediately, who did I call on? Was it you? I told you to stall him.
Yeah.
So I tell the chick, I'm like, yo, my parents are here. Please put on your clothes. Please put on your clothes. Don't come out of the room.
oh, they can't do that. They can't do that.
So I go out there and I try to, make things seem as if they're normal. She disobeys my orders
Of
and
course.
comes out of the room.
They just gotta be seen. Yep.
And then my
Gotta
mom,
be seen.
my mom looks at me and she was like, and Ben, maybe I should have called beforehand.
Maybe.
And she was like, so this is what I sent you to school to do.
Yeah. You know it was coming.
She looked at me. She goes, Ricky.
She blamed you too.
She was like, this is what I sent Benson to you for? I said, what? I didn't do anything.
Haitian moms will blame anybody but their son about that shit.
She said, this is what I sent Benson to you for? I was like, huh?
We the same
I
age.
didn't do anything. What? I'm not his keeper.
My parents.
He's horny.
My parents couldn't talk shit to me. My parents couldn't talk shit to me because one time they made my uncle take my bed, and my uncle is slim, and he had his big ass wife, and I was sleeping in a twin bed, and she took over the whole bed, and I went in my room, and all I seen was her big ass, and he was laying in the middle of her, and she was naked, and like 80% of her titty was out the blanket.
No.
I was traumatized. I was 17. I was like, yo, what the fuck are y'all doing? In my bed, butt ass naked.
Damn.
No respect.
No respect, so they can't be on me.
Treat
like
your shit like an
That's not-
Airbnb.
You found that, but hey, I had to reconcile this twin mattress.
I got you. That makes sense, though.
DJ Whiskey, some gang shit. When did your parents find out you wasn't shit? When did they find out that your flower had been defiled?
I don't think my mom ever like found out.
You see how
I think
good
she
women are?
Oh,
So, like, your mother has an idea, but there's never been, like, an occasion to let her know
Right.
definitely
To
that
this
my
day,
daughter
her mom doesn't know that she's fucking.
could be a
To
virgin.
this day,
for-
she could be a virgin for all she knows.
Women are fucking
Whatever she
amazing,
wants to
bro.
think.
My daughter lives a life of purity.
As a DJ.
That's amazing.
My mother caught me
do you
getting
mean
head
as a
in our
DJ?
parking lot.
Your mom caught you getting head in the parking lot.
Indeed.
How the fuck are you still alive?
God's great.
Oh, wait, how old were you? 12?
16. I was 16.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a fucking.
I mean, but still, that's still 16. We're still getting our asses whooped at 16.
bro. And it's just fucking. I was fucking this lady for my job.
Well, forgive him. At 16, he looked like he was 30.
Yeah, I was old as fuck. My hairline was gone by 17.
You look like a high school janitor at 16.
Just this fucking lady, bro. Like my mom, I tried to convince her that she wasn't seeing what she thought she saw.
But mommy, no, mommy.
And the thing about like Haitian mothers will like they believe what they want to.
Yeah.
So it's like when I convinced her, I said some dumb shit because lies always sound like them. I said some dumb shit and she bought it, but I don't really believe like she bought that shit. But goddamn, that shit was good.
That is insane.
I want to find that old lady so bad again, but she's lost to me.
As a Haitian kid, I never had that sex talk with my parents. Like my dad would try to have it with me. I'm like, bro, it's like it just doesn't feel right. Like
My mother, when I was like 16, sat me down and said, one day you're going to find a woman you love. And when you love her, you marry her. And then when you marry her, only then are you allowed to have sex. I've been fucking since 12 at that time. Okay? I've been fucking since 12. Like, everything she said was a lie after that. At that point. Oh, so marriage is the only way to pussy, fam? Really? Get the fuck out of here.
My mom was saying the same thing. She was basically like trying to guilt us, as far as sex goes, like you need to just, it's not the godly thing to do. Speaking of godly things to do, if you are in the area, you should come over to Hollandale Haitian United Methodist Church. They are having a revival called Feed Your Focus.
Right in the middle of pussy. Go ahead.
Our boy Dre, Sam, Gene, and Billy, I believe, you guys are hosting this event. All right, cool. So yeah, it's August 8th through August 10th. Service starts at 7:30 p.m.
Y'all boys preaching?
They're preaching.
Sam is preaching. No, fuck.
Dre,
I might pull up
Sam,
to this shit to see y'all
Gene,
boys.
Billy. No, they're good though. They're good.
What's
No,
the day?
It's August 8th through the 10th. I'm not sure.
I used to be a youth preacher too.
Wow. This is what.
Oh man, you guys are like, oh my God! Don't follow his footsteps.
This is your
No,
future.
Don't
listen,
follow
I used to be a preacher and choir director.
This
Yeah.
is your future.
I can write a
guys.
badass sermon, y'all boy. Hey,
He was
my pen is
He
crazy.
was a preacher and he was a choir director. And he lost his virginity at 12. So.
My pen is crazy, B. Fuck with me on some sermons.
Yeah, the address is 220 Southwest 6th Avenue in Hollandale, Florida. Make sure you guys, if you guys have any questions, you guys want to check it out, just holler at me or holler at us on NWO page. So again, it's called Feed Your Focus. It's at Hollandale United Methodist Mission, and Dre, Sam, all of them will be doing the service. All right, do we have any Ask a Real Nigga questions?
No, we still got shit left. Hold on now.
Oh, we still got more shit left?
We got one more thing. Just another Ricky submitted question. What are your thoughts?
Damn, I'm good.
Fuck you. On women who think that they can change men. Do we think it's possible? Do we think those people are naive? I'm gonna, as our honorary woman here today, have you ever tried to change a nigga from something else to something else?
A real woman at that.
Not one of those fakies with a dick.
Dick.
That's a joke.
Have I ever tried to change a man? I think subconsciously all women try to change a guy for their liking. Going back to Sierra, she might have tried to change what's his name?
She
Future.
did, though. It looked like she was, though.
Did, and then when they broke up, he went right back to
Because his music sucked when
yeah,
he was with her.
yeah. He actually said that he was like, when I was with her, I was going on fashion shows and doing this and this and that, and I wasn't focused on music.
Not having fun.
Trading
Basically.
lean for kale. It was
But now in my adult age, you can't change a nigga. You gotta find a nigga that's like how he is. It's how he's going to be, and he's should be willing to change for you if he likes you.
I think that's because, like, I'm looking at a nigga right here who's changed, bro. Like,
Because he wanted to. It was his choice.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think it's up to the guy to change for you. You can't change a man. You can hope to make him better. You can hope to see. You can hope to potentially put him on like the right path and help him out to grow. But otherwise, you can't really change.
I think that's how a relationship is, though. Like, both people are gonna end up changing.
Because they want to, not because they have to.
Well, kind of both. Because if you don't, you will always be clashing. Because it's like, if it's certain shit that you want me to do and I just won't do, and you're always trying to make me do it, it'll be an argument all the time, and vice versa. Okay, well, you could do this, but don't make me do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compromise.
Right. That's compromise. That's a relationship. So you will change, but it's just like you can't take a homeless nigga and make him into a mogul. But if you got somebody who's trying to be a mogul or is trying to do something,
You can help him get there.
You can help them get there.
Right.
But I think women try to make that ashy, classy shit happen too much.
The stretch is too fucking far.
And then they ignore the futures, or they try to make it seem like everybody's a future and nobody's a Russell, and then it's just
Or they
crazy.
try to get the drug dealer up the block and then try to make him into like a one woman man. That's typically not the way. Like you have to be.
I mean, but I've also seen niggas with hoes become one woman men. I mean, but then again,
I'm sure he
they had to want to because of the woman.
Right.
You get tired
Fucking hoes is exhausting.
dealing with them.
Oh my god.
All the stupid ass questions.
I can't relate, so I don't know. Don't look at me.
You got hoes. Don't worry none of your shit.
Oh, yeah.
I know you got hoes. You light skinned.
All the why do you like
I'm
me?
brown.
How many unread messages you got right now?
Where?
See? There
We already
you go.
already know.
There you go.
Fucking
She got the dingas in Haiti on WhatsApp.
55 unread
I don't know.
DMs on IG. I know your other folder is lit.
I answered DMs because it's business.
Oh, it's
typically.
business, right,
That's
right.
what she said. Business
No.
partners.
Fellas,
Listen.
if you're interested, hop in her DMs. The whiskey chick.
Get your
If
ass
you got
ignored.
a check for me to do at a party, then yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, we
I
throwing a
don't
party.
mind.
Yeah, we got a check. Yeah.
Nah, I'm very particular about where I play to, so it ain't no.
Ben, have you ever had a woman try and change you?
I've had a woman like try to like pressure me into a relationship like very early on. I never met somebody who like wanted to change me.
Because you're a dreamboat, right?
No, I'm not saying that.
A dream what?
A dreamboat.
A dreamboat. No,
It's
but
every woman's dream.
just like you were saying, Rand, I mean, no relationship
I
is just a
mean,
hand and glove fit.
nursing
I mean,
and
you're supposed to figure out how we do fit.
hating
What are you
and
saying
quitting.
over there?
Nursing women back to health. She listens to the show.
Nursing women back to health and shit.
But you was also hitting it and quitting it, no? One of your homegirls?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
my
an avid listener. Episode 4.
Oh,
If
shit.
you hear.
See, I forgot about it already.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's how
I
forgettable
got
it
cussed
is.
out about that shit again this weekend, too. Because I ran into the girl, oddly enough.
That was funny as fuck. That was funny as fuck.
Hope I don't run to
Look,
the girl
listen.
from fam.
We were two lonely people on a very lonely night. That's all it was. No, but
And you gave her the good dick on a lonely night?
Right. Not even the medio. The good. Not the medio.
You ain't even see me
see you,
put my
man.
leg up.
All right, man.
Hey, Ben,
man.
cue up that Ask a Real Nigga music, please. Hey, bitch, nigga, ask a real nigga.
Hey,
What's your boy? Hey, what's your boy? Hello,
Hey.
ask a real nigga. Bitch. You want a real nigga? Ask a real nigga. Nigga. Is that you whispering to the niggas? I was wondering who that was.
It's me.
My eyes be closed when I fucking.
Nigga. Yeah, you. Every time you're spitting a verse or something, your eyes closed.
My eyes be closed.
Like you had a Haitian bala or some shit dancing on.
On the dance floor.
Yeah. J'ai fait, man.
Oh, bro. Oh, these questions. We have a fucking shitload
A slew of
of
questions.
Ask a Real Niggas questions.
While you're looking at those questions, I just want to remind everyone that if you are in the Miramar area, please slide over to Vegetarian Delight Juice Bar.
Yes.
Oh, can I
Holla-
say something? Sorry, go ahead.
You can say something. Go
No,
ahead.
I interrupted you though. You were halfway.
Yeah. The address is 6060 Miramar Parkway, Miramar, Florida, 33023. The phone number is 954-241-7402. Holla at Chris. Also, if you go in there, because he hasn't told me if we have a winner yet, but he is giving out a free ticket to the live show. If you go in there and you mention the NWO podcast, he will award you with a ticket to our live show. So please go holla at him. That again, the phone number is 954-241-7402. Holla at Chris. They also on Seamless.com and Grubhub
Nice.
and Uber Eats.
And we also have DJ Whiskey. We're doing a live podcast with the Awkward DMs. Give us the information on that, please. Information.
On August 10th, this Friday,
Friday.
please slide through Rain Bar and Lounge. We're having a live podcast for the Awkward DMs podcast. Shout out to my co-hosts, Faye and Anna.
Hey, real niggas.
We have like mad people coming through. We have different panels.
Yo, it looked great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It looked great.
Thank you. We have Julian. We have you guys
Gang,
on the
gang.
Battle of the Sexes
Yes.
segment.
Sybil.
And Sybil hosting that because I didn't want to host it and then you guys not like.
Think it's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So Sybil will be hosting it. The music will be by DJ Bree. And we have like Fat and Funny. We have Mike from Dormtainment. We have
Sam said, "Oh shit."
I went to middle school with him.
He's been watching them since yesterday.
We have
Pull up, Sam.
We have Dr. Tasha just confirmed today. We might have Miko Grimes. She's
I
confirming
want to slap her in the face.
Wednesday.
Oh, she's so
Y'all put our
terrible.
shit
So we have
Right,
mad
it's
people
nice.
coming through. So
That's gonna be angry.
Hey, listen,
Are
we
we-
still trying to sell tickets. Don't shit on us, man. Like,
Oh,
we,
no.
we get it. We get it.
We
come
get
to
it.
both. Come to both. Come to this one on Friday and then come to the one on September 15th.
Oh,
on my
and
calendar.
DJ Whiskey is our
And
official host
I am
for our
DJ.
live
Yep.
podcast. It's gonna be gangsters.
hosting
Fun.
DJ or just DJ?
You want to be the host too?
No, you said host.
Oh, no.
Sometimes he speaks crazy.
Gotcha.
English,
My bad.
English is
My
hard,
bad.
so-
I'm not. No. I'll be
Thank
DJing. That's why I
God.
was confused a little bit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, I'll be DJing that one. So I will be there, potentially cussing them out from the back.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
From the back.
So
Pause.
I'm sure they'll be sitting in front of me because I'm DJing.
And Rand, once again, tell us where we can find your office, Rand.
You can find me on 4800 Northwest 7th Avenue, MiamiSpineClinic.com. Dr. Randall Thompson. The number is 786-661-0906. The Instagram is Miami Spine.
Don't you dare put asterisks on our niggas. I saw you. You don't think I saw you? All those asterisks on that niggas. I went my NIGGAS.
Yeah.
sir.
So that you two could take us down, asshole.
You saw the oh, it was for YouTube. Okay.
The man know what he's doing.
Fuck, man.
Motherfucker.
Why y'all so afraid of niggas, bro? All right. Very first Ask a Real Nigga question.
Look, you happy now, bitch?
Niggas.
Nigga.
Niggas.
Fucking coon.
Why are men so intimidated by women who makes more money than them?
Let me hear this.
They aren't.
They aren't.
Yeah.
I think children are, though.
Yeah. Who's intimidated by women? That's a dream scenario.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I know the caliber of nigga exists. Like, but I'm not that guy.
Yeah, in the 90s. Like, who the fuck cares now?
Only women that say this shit are just really unreasonable motherfuckers. I've been around women when I didn't make any money, and when you don't make any money, those motherfuckers will tell you to do whatever and however, and they don't care. And you like, God
They don't
damn it,
respect it.
I'm a man. You can't tell me to go fold your fucking thong. I'm a grown ass.
I'm
man.
a grown. Just because I don't have no check, I'm still a grown ass
I'm
man.
not folding your thong. You don't need to fold that.
Ball it up.
Yeah, you can hang it up. I don't know, but I'm not doing that. And that's how they would talk to you and be like, oh, da-da-da-da-da, blah, 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 blah. But that shit is a wives' tale that women that make over $35,000 tell themselves because they can't find a man.
I am inclined to lean toward that. I agree with
as well. I agree with that that line. I think it's bullshit. Like, niggas don't give a fuck in 2018 if their woman makes more than them. That's an ideal scenario.
Fuck, take
you,
me
man.
on a trip.
Shit, just fuck that.
Just don't be a dick about it, babe. That's all
Fly
we
me
ask.
out. Just don't tell me you paid for the flight the whole fucking time.
I think that's the thing. A lot of women are dicks about it.
Yeah.
I mean, because educated people are dicks in their own right. So are smart people. They're dicks in their own right because they've worked hard to attain some shit everybody doesn't have.
Right.
But there still is a level of class that you should use.
Mhm.
Like when I call Rand, he never goes, "Excuse me, my nigga, it's Dr. Rand."
yeah.
He's not one of those assholes. However, if he was, he'd be justified in being it. You just have to find your lane of assholery,
Right.
especially with Bay.
I do it if you call me. If you say Mr. Rand, I would say, "Oh, it's Doctor." But if you call me Randall, Randall's my name. Mr. Randall is dead.
Mr. Rand, hey, my nigga, it's Dr. Pussy. Next question comes from Chef Ali, my nigga. He wants to know if your homeboy is a blatant deadbeat father, do you still consider him a homeboy? Do you still kick it with him?
You shouldn't.
Yeah, just don't bring your kids around each other, right?
Clearly. I mean,
Y'all don't uphold your
I
your
don't- I don't
homeboys
like
to a
that
certain
shit.
extent.
I don't like
Like
that
to a
shit.
certain level.
like I don't know if that would make me stop being a nigga's friend because you don't take care of his fucking. I mean, because at that point, like, where do we stop the slope? Like, I have friends that are cheaters. Do I stop being friends with them because they cheat?
Everybody has family members that are deadbeats.
Everybody.
Everybody. Do you stop dealing with them? Because
I
the
stopped doing-
age-old question that the people that get offended by everything say, okay, well, if your brother or if your best friend becomes another sexual orientation, would you stop hanging with them?
No.
So I
that's
mean,
different.
if we
That's
make it
why is that
personal,
different? Because that's something you don't agree with.
What do you mean?
Well, if somebody didn't agree with that lifestyle and somebody changed it and you didn't agree with it, would
Taking
you,
care of your responsibilities is not a lifestyle.
it is to some
It's
niggas.
not a lifestyle.
it's an orientation of something.
It's something different. It's two different subjects. You're talking apples and bananas because you not buying diapers for your kids doesn't mean that I should. I mean, you get what I mean.
I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? Like, doesn't equate you fucking a man because you're a man. Like, I
So-
don't care about that. That has nothing to do with me. But as far as you
Well,
taking
he
care
just-
of your
he just-
child,
He just found out +8 ass and he was mad that he shared his pen with her.
So if you have a
Imagine if Plus Blue a guy. He's leaving the podcast right now.
so if you have a male friend who doesn't take care of his children and is open and unapologetic about it, is that guy no longer your friend? Is that what you're saying?
basically.
Wow.
I mean, I would talk to the person like,
Yeah,
why are
but if
you
he's
out
set
here
in his
popping
ways.
bottles, but your kids are struggling at home?
Do you have any female friends like that? Or did you feel that they could do better? Let me say that.
Female friends that could do better as far as what? Like
As
with the
far
men that
as-
they
or
choose?
female friends or female relatives that could do better as far as parenting or as far as getting everything in order.
Yeah.
Do you still hang with them?
We talk. Like, yeah.
Do you put them to the side, or do you still deal with them how you normally did before you saw them deal with their children?
I think mothering is a total different subject
I
because
bet it would be.
Of course,
I
it is.
bet it would
Just
be.
like
of
child
course
support.
you talk to the mother. I mean, I don't have kids, so I can't tell another mother how to mother.
Right.
But at the same time, if every time your baby mama asking you for diapers and then you always have like a fucking excuse, but you're in the club every Friday popping bottles, that's like common sense.
Yeah, but why would you be asking for diapers if the same woman's in the club every Friday also?
I didn't say that she was in the club. She's at home watching the kids.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we painted on both sides.
Uh-huh.
If we got a woman who's not taking care of her responsibilities,
Mm-hmm.
if she has money and she's just not really taking care of her children, because it does happen, right?
Right.
Okay.
I don't have friends like that though.
Right. But if you did, would you stop dealing with them?
Potentially, yeah.
Potentially.
Because it's definitely what it's a nigga.
It's
so-
definitely what's a nigga. Because
Well-
a nigga is like, oh, of course, yeah, go get him right. But when it's a woman, it's like,
potentially.
I would have to analyze it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right. But see, with a nigga, you expect to just get rid of him.
I don't
If know
mind.
this nigga forever.
I
and
don't
he's
mind
dead,
I
your
would
double
have
standard.
uphold
I
my
don't mind it
friends
at
to-
all.
Yeah.
I don't mind it
that's
because
bottom line.
I have my own, so I don't mind your double standard.
Right. It's there.
I just
but
want to hear them.
I just want to know that we know that it is a double standard.
But I don't mind it because I live by them too.
Of course.
Ben, if I was a deadbeat, could we still be homeboys?
Man, bro, I would much rather not know about it because I'd be inclined to want to talk to you.
Right. That's my
I'd be
thing.
inclined to want to talk to you. I wouldn't disown you as a friend. You know, I'd take you to the side and be like, yo, what's going on with the situation? I mean, is it that you don't have the resources?
So what if I was like, man,
Maybe I could get you a job.
what if I was like, it's just fuck that baby? Like, what if I felt like fuck that baby about it?
You know who said that about their kids?
Who?
Florida.
Florida? That evil
Episode
child.
episode 8.
That's not where I heard it. Well, I did hear that, but
That
yeah,
shit-
that was also on the blog and stuff.
Because it's another conversation, but when niggas say get an abortion, they mean it.
No, usually when they say that,
They mean it.
Yeah.
Truly mean it.
My body, by choice.
My body, my
That's your
choice.
choice, little mama.
If one of my homeboys was a deadbeat, I talk to him like, nigga, you need to tighten up, man.
But
Like,
but after you speak to him and it goes nowhere, are you still friends?
How many niggas you know that are deadbeats that don't have crazy baby mamas?
I know a good amount of niggas who just scumbags.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Like, there's a great amount of niggas who just have an avenue for taking care of their kids and choose not to because they
don't
have
have
the
to.
option. Right, they don't have to. Like, no
They
one's
don't have to.
making you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so it's like,
Because I knew a chick that had 4 kids and she was saying she had 2.
I knew a dude that had 2 and said he only had 1.
you mean my
That's how it
father?
go.
That's what.
He was a father, yeah.
He's my father.
Why do
That's how my father. He's like,
You know my dad, he doesn't claim me.
well, why were you talking to plus that?
DJ in
Next
the party.
question comes from Fabi Affable on Twitter. Hey, Bay. She wants to know if a relationship has always been on social media, from dating to marriage to proposal was on Facebook Live. Do you think if the marriage doesn't last a year, should they be clear with social media as well about the
Yeah. Yes, we're all in this relationship, so you need to let us know when we all broke up.
So then,
I've seen this happen and it's never pretty.
so when it goes to shit, do you think they should be open with social media as well on why it crumbled?
They
Yep.
Because we seldom see that though. Like
We seldom see that, but I saw this nigga every Monday at 8:00 on the dot. I saw him every Monday.
MCM.
Every Monday. Now all of a sudden he's nowhere to be found. I want to know where did Randy go? Where, you know what I'm saying? Like where did homie
What happened
go?
to him?
Just say
I used to love when I was single when the girls who were in relationships were always posting their dudes, and all of a sudden you would stop seeing the dude and you'd see the pictures get a lot sexier.
But that's also why I don't post anybody that I date.
No,
Pictures get
because
sexier.
because
That's when you know it's go time.
I fought in and out of love so fast I can't do that shit, B. Okay. Next question comes from Head Cornerstone. She wants to know.
That's Shasha.
Oh, Shasha, hey, babe.
Shar.
When people say be a man or man up, what does this mean? What does a boy know? When does a boy know that he's a man? What is manning? Or is manning a developmental process that may not be punctuated by age?
Doctor talk.
Doctor talk.
See,
So for me, like, I'm a father. I tell my son, man up 7 times a day.
Yeah.
It means stop being a bitch, stop being a pussy, rise to the occasion,
Yep.
grow up,
Yep.
man up. And it's probably unhealthy because I'm still one of those big boys don't cry father. I don't teach my son to express his feelings by crying. Do that shit with your mom.
he should
With
though.
me, whatever.
Not to you, but I guess.
Yeah, but I don't.
As long as he does.
I'm not raising no crying ass boy, personally. So it's don't do all that bitch ass crying around me.
only women say men should cry.
Yeah, only women.
I mean, a man, if you a man, you've been through some real shit in your life. Well, crying wouldn't save you.
Nope, it's not gonna.
And you've seen situations where a woman is crying, you be like, what the fuck are you
crying?
doing?
What is this gonna do
What's
for
gonna
us?
help? How is this gonna help?
Shit, it's so frustrating.
Fuck.
It's good to let it out,
I just have to change a tire.
That's
Why you
it.
crying?
That's it.
The tire part.
I'm 2 days late on rent, babe. I'll get paid on Friday. It's gonna be okay.
Fuck, man.
Stop fucking crying. That's just not gonna change what the fuck is going on right now. But back to the question as far as manning up. I remember me and my cousin Billy, his older brother, who I viewed as my older brother. Like me and him would, we grew up together, so we would always get into these little spats like racing each other or we playing basketball, and shit would happen where one of us would, start pouting because the other one won. And his thing would always be, y'all niggas man the fuck up. Stop acting like little bitches.
That's it.
And whenever he would say that shit, we would know, okay, damn, I was tripping just now, so let me man the fuck up.
Let me man the fuck
Let me
up.
man the fuck up. This is how niggas talk to other niggas, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't think. In other words, that just means tighten up.
Last Ask a Real Nigga question. Would you ever trust one of your friends to set you up on a blind date? Personally, I think all my niggas know what I like. Super thick, super smart, super mean. Yeah, I trust you niggas. Unless it's a prank. Even motherfuckers sitting there with Godzilla, then it's not that funny. But other than that, I can trust y'all boys.
Or Brucezilla.
Bruce.
We don't want none of that shit. There's actually another Ask a Real Nigga question here that says, if a nigga watch transgender porn, is he gay? But I mean, that's a given, right?
That's
You
a
know what I mean?
given.
That's a given.
If you're asking that, I'm gonna need you to stop messaging me, my man.
This shit says, if a guy enjoys watching transgender porn and finds transgender women attractive, is he gay? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, right?
I
I mean,
don't see why we're thinking about this.
listen,
But you have to say it the right way now.
Right, I'm just trying to think of-
Because if you say, okay, yeah, you're like, oh, they did a phobia thing.
what does anybody have any opposing opinions?
Nope.
Okay, well, fuck it. At this point, DJ Whiskey,
Final
thank
thoughts.
you. You have any final thoughts for us? Anything you want to say to our people before we leave?
Please get your ticket for our live show at Awkward DMs. Awkward DMs podcast live.eventbrite.com. You can find me at the Whiskey Chick with the underscore. Whiskey has an E in it. And I think that's it.
Dr. Randall Thompson, any more final thoughts?
If you're in an accident, make sure you call me, Dr. Randall Thompson, 786-661-0906, MiamiSpineClinic.com. Miami Spine is Instagram.
I just want to say he's one of the good ones. He's not going to fuck you over. He's not going to ruin you. He's actually a really great guy, smart guy. Please, if you can use it, support my brother. Ben, any final thoughts?
Something about the
same.
Pussy Palace.
Yeah.
You listen.
You listening, bro. The
Listen.
Pussy Palace.
The Pussy Palace.
What's that?
Oh, I'll let you know what it is. Ladies, don't be afraid to let your mate into the Pussy Palace.
He belongs there.
Cultivate and sex. That's what it stands for, sex.
Why is that your thought? Like, are you not
No, because I've been in situations where the Pussy Palace doors have been locked, and I slowly dipped into a pool of madness. So ever since then, I've been an advocate for letting your mate into the Pussy Palace. Don't let the cookie jar remain closed. Let him get a cookie.
Richard, any final thoughts?
Yes, please.
And pull up to the live show.
Please pull up to the live show. We are going to have DJ Whiskey there as our official DJ.
Gang, gang.
Dr. Rand will be in the building as well.
Gang, gang.
He didn't know that, but now he knows.
His face.
Tickets are available on Eventbrite. We will be posting the link. I think we have like 25 tickets left, so y'all go ahead and please get your tickets before they sell out. That is September 15th at the Hookaholics Lounge in Miramar. And thank you for listening to the show. I believe that's it. Final thoughts, Plus, real quick.
Good evening. My name is Plus. Once again, pull up to our live show. Once again, my niggas, when I look through all the names, I see nothing but women. We could definitely use some more men buying tickets so that our voice can be heard. Y'all gonna let us get eaten alive by all these women, bro. Please pull up. Furthermore, doing a Coming Through America live sketch show, Little Haiti Culture Arts Center,